We are live, my
One could have won, but they didn't. Right? Okay, then. That's their problem. A whole bunch of motherfuckers would have won, should have won, could have won, but they didn't. Shit about boxing. Most motherfuckers don't know shit about boxing. Most motherfuckers don't know shit about boxing.
You know, I remember him sleeping on the sidewalk waiting for us to get to the gym to open it. You know, he was a fighter in the streets, in school, so they, you know, they moved him somewhere where he can fight all he want without getting in trouble. And when he got about 9 or 10 years old, Coach Calvin Ford took him to his first amateur tournament. He won. He won the tournaments 15, 20 times.
The trophy is them getting in the ring and dealing with this situation. It's bigger than the trophies. How would I say, when you're on that level, and I don't know how he think, he hear you but he don't hear you, you know.
You know.
DJ, are you in there?
A master of nothing. We know you don't know nothing about boxing.
Champion of the world, Mike Tyson. Then I'll illustrate my reign with bloodshed and pain. Then everybody will fear me. That trembling bone.
He talks too much. He's ugly. He's pretending. I'm the true champion, and they make me the underdog. I'm gonna show them all they're wrong because I'm the champion. I'm the real champion. There'll never be one like me.
They don't want no confrontation.
I don't know. Don't be a fighter. You don't want no confrontation. Nope.
Friday night, it's 10 o'clock. Y'all know what that means. Time to talk this boxing shit with the angry white man. If you're easily offended, this is not for you. If you're glazing average fighters that are overachievers, this definitely ain't for you. So check any bitch ass feelings at the door and give it up for the angry white man, D1, and William Oldskool.
Yo, the JBT is back at you with another raffle. This time we be giving away an iPad, 10th generation iPad, on entertainment in the pocket of your hand. So you wonder, how do you get this iPad? It's only $10. We giving away block specials for all our prizes this time around. $10 per entry, 3 entries for just $25 to get you in this time. Who don't love a block special? Not only are we giving away an iPad, but it's more gifts. Who don't love gifts? Gifts on top of gifts. Send that money, JBT Network 1, JBT Network 1, JBT Network 1. Now, what you say is the other prizes now? We linked up with Kenichi Bear. Noise canceling headphones from the young brother straight from Baltimore, Maryland. So, if you want an addition to your $10, you get a secondary prize if you don't win the first prize. And then, don't forget, we got more. Don't win the first prize, don't win the second prize. Who don't need an air fryer? We're giving away a Ninja air fryer. Get your food right, eat healthy, get right. All on the JBT. $10 once again. I'll get you all of this. Your chance is golden. You got to be in it to win it. If you ain't in it, you don't get no prize. $10. JBT Network 1. Good luck. It's on you.
Facts, Remo. Gotta be in it to win it. You know what I mean? I am the last raffle winner. I seen people asking about it. That's me. Big ass TV. Them boys is playing college football on that shit right now. Tearing that Roku joint up. Shit's real. 3 for $25 block special. Look out. Buy a fucking raffle ticket. Stop being a cheap ass. All things. What's happening, family? Appreciate you. Cash, what up? How you doing, G? Thanks for stopping through. Appreciate you. You know that. Marquis, AMC, FSG. All things is AMC, FSG too. Me too. Fire Stick Gang, Anger Management Crew, all that. Kaz, what up? Triple OG. Appreciate you.
That's my guy there.
No doubt. What up, Ock? How you doing, champ? Appreciate you. You know what's up, Melon and Queen, the moderator of all moderators.
Yes.
Fucking
yes, sir.
On it. Like, for real, for real. Hit the like button, too. And if you're watching this shit on the playback, bust that shit, too. If you're a Ryan Garcia fan, we ain't got a video for you today. This is just straight real boxing. You know what I mean?
Hey, Miss Dude.
Miss Just Do. Appreciate you. Female fight fans. The whole favorite thing, you know what I mean? Yo, man. Zach B. Happening, champ. Appreciate you. Boxing Menu Podcast. Real shit, homie. Appreciate you. Kello, what's happening? What up, G? Appreciate you. All right, man. Listen. Welcome to another edition of the fucking Angry White Man. I'm the Angry White Man. That's my player partner. Triple OG. William Old School. Raising Cajun. Never been late for a meal.
Damn straight, I'm a hungry dude.
What's happening, OG? Get through the. I heard you had a hurricane and shit.
Bruh, look, let me start off with this. Back when Ida hit, my bill went from $150 to $400 a month. They charged us all this extra.
Electricity?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
To fix the so-called bad grid. Yet we get a little light hurricane. By the time it got to us, it was basically not even a one, just coming out of tropical storm. I lose electricity. I'm sitting here forever. Come to find out, they show up tonight. I had 3 trucks pass here today. Look up at the wires and drive off. The guy that comes tonight spent 5 minutes, tells me lightning struck the wire and popped all 3 breakers on my street. So them 3 trucks drove past my street, looked at the wires, decided they're not going to do nothing, and drive off. Yet they charged me an extra $250 a freaking month for this shit.
It's crazy. Super crazy. They were assessing it. They assessed it from the truck. They get paid.
Assess my ass, flip the breakers.
Shit. If you knew where the breakers are, you would have flipped them motherfuckers, right?
Goddamn right.
I know.
I got ladders. I'd climb my fucking crazy ass up there and flip to my damn self.
No doubt, kid. No doubt I would have did that shit too. I'd have been out there with a flashlight and shit. But man, God's got the craziest ways of working, don't he? How long ago you get your power? How long you get your power? How long ago? About what? An hour? You got your power back an hour ago?
No, not even that long. Probably about what, 35 minutes?
Just in time.
Something like that. About 8:30.
Yeah, see what I'm saying? And I'm an hour ahead of you, so it's like 9:30 at my house.
Right.
That's crazy. God's got a crazy way of working, man. Make you go through 2 days of suffering just to.
I get upset yesterday morning. And I got a little sawed-off dude tell me I shouldn't be upset. Are you effing kidding me?
Yeah, I'd be upset.
Are you effing kidding me?
Yeah, I'd be upset. It is what it is, man. Old school. Do you feel that much better with the power right now?
Damn right.
That's God, bro. He's got a crazy way of working. But listen, man, we got a bunch of. I appreciate your rant. You know that.
Yep.
We got a whole bunch of fucking fights to pick, boxing to go over, and I wanted to start with some. You see the Teofimo shit? No, you didn't.
Nope. Like I told you, dude, I've been out of the loop all week with this shit.
Chat, you see that shit? You see Teo on Sean's toe?
I know you got clips.
Yeah, I got a clip. You know I got a clip or two. He going crazy. Probably knows because Tank, you know what I mean? About to announce a fight.
Thank you. Hey, Tank, give me a fight, brother.
I mentioned the Javante fight. Say, Javante, give me a fight.
Yeah.
Is that the fight you want the most? What do you want to say?
He ain't fighting. I ain't fighting. What's up?
Say again?
He's not fighting. I ain't fighting. What's up?
He's got a November date and a December date. Could you make that date?
Ready? I don't know. I don't know. Am I ready?
Why do you want that fight with Tank, Teo? I mean, it's obvious. It's a great fight, but why?
Well, I don't like people saying that I'm dunking somebody.
Why do you beat him?
Why?
Well, yeah.
Why do I beat him? Because I'm Teofimo the takeover. That's why.
What's your reaction? Golden Boy built Canelo Alvarez, period.
Yeah, the ending of that clip was kind of wild. But isn't that crazy? Like the timing of that? Or is Teo the lucky sweepstakes winner? Did he
I don't
get
know.
The golden ticket? Could be.
Well, bro, I keep wanting Teo to get in the ring with Tank. God forbid that boy ever does, because with the flaws he's got, it ain't going 6 rounds, bro. In fact, I don't even think it goes 4 rounds.
Yeah, I just think that timing of that like how you jump off the porch, run to the nearest reporter as soon as you hear about Tank getting a fight, because Steven Espinosa have been talking about it. I think they're just not official on the date. Like everybody knows Tank's about to announce a fight, so if it's not fucking Teo, that was some crazy ass shit. For real. Like you can't come outside the day after he gets a fucking fight signed and start doing that when it's just been mum's the word. We're looking for opponents, Loma Ducks. And now you come outside? What?
Bro, you know how Teo is. Teo talks. That's all Teo does.
Now, like right now, the timing of that is just crazy, man. And I know in life, everything is about
Well,
timing.
think about it. You had Devin
boxing.
used to always mention Tank's name when Tank either had a fight or he had a fight. But when neither one of them had a fight, complete silence.
That's what I'm saying. OG. It's crazy. The timing of that. I would be a little bit more mad at him, but we don't know if it's a clout chase yet, because the Teo fan club, they've been talking about this, like it could be Teo next, you know what I mean?
Right.
We just gotta wait and see, man. Everybody wants to announce a Tank fight before Tank. It's kind of crazy. I guess that's how you know when you got the juice.
If it's Teo next, who's gonna talk BVO off the top of the building when this boy gets slaughtered?
If it's Teo, bro, I'll be so psyched. Because he gets sparked out in like 6 epically too. He does this one thing.
It ain't gonna be pretty at all.
I know Kenny gotta see it. I know Kenny see it. It's just a perfect, he's out. It don't matter what time, you know what I mean? Like he does it every fight after the 3rd round, and that's why I've been saying all day. This shit ain't
Teo's got epic flaws in his defense. Tank will tab him on the canvas. I don't even think it goes 4, bro.
No, it goes probably like 6. Teo, this game ain't about what you can do when you're on full in round 1, 2. I mean, yeah, it can go your way in them rounds when you're on full and you go catch a guy. But this shit is about what you can do while you're tired. And it's always been about that. 60% of the game plan in every game plan should be not to get fucking tired. And we can't overexert ourselves. We're going to let this guy get tired. I think people see it play out in a lot of fights. It should be the top thing on your agenda in a training camp is to get in fucking the best shape of your life. Don't gas out because you're a different fighter. Why you think you heard Floyd in all them fights? He's a different fighter when he's tired. Oh, he gassing out.
Right.
This shit's about how good you can do all that sweet shit in the gym while I'm whipping on your ass and making you tired. While this is draining you and the taxing of all of Tank's fans gaining down on you, and it's just there's a tension in the building that you can't even describe, bro.
Right.
You know what I mean? These dudes all they shit. That's why he better have a Tank fight doing some shit like that. You better have a Tank fight, dog. Because that's some straight. That's like one of the worst of all time in social media era. Like real shit. Straight up. If he ain't got a fucking Tank fight, dog, that was crazy work. Straight up. It better be Teal. But I don't think it is. I think he came outside. It was like, all right, coast is clear, dog.
To be honest,
Coast is clear, dog. Let the clout chaser get about to fuck this dude up. Knowing damn well. Yeah, I'm gonna need 2.2 million just so I can go on with 800,000. Like what? Fucking duck sauces out here. I used to think fighters ain't scared. Maybe Brian Norman Jr. is not scared, but these guys in and around Tank's weight class, I ain't got no choice but to believe that now, dog. I don't. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. You have led me down the path of fucking craziness. This is bizarre. If he don't have a fucking Tank fight, punch, fuck out of here. For real. Like,
Bruce Gas.
Your boy better have it. Bruce Gas, quadruple OG in the building. My boy Tim Layton, fucking real life homie, big dog, just chilling. Fuck around and listen to some fucking heavy metal, crazy. Like, damn, dog, you really are crazy, huh? I'm gonna be banging that heavy metal, kid. Going at it. That's my dog, though. I never understood it. You like heavy metal? Not for me.
I like it all, bro. I listen to everything. Heavy metal, rap, rhythm and blues. You freaking name it, I've listened to it. I've even listened to big band shit.
You're a classic rock dude, right? Mostly?
Pretty much, yeah.
No doubt. That's all that plays at my work all day, every day. But I'm listening to boxing podcasts. You already know.
Bro, I'd be rolling around in my truck, fucking listening to Snoop, working Dr. Dre. It don't matter to me. I listen to it all, bro. I like to bang it. I got 15s in the back of my truck.
No doubt, no doubt. Aunt McQueen, fucking quite the attorney, man. Kid can argue, knows how to stick to points, reverse some shit on you. Good shit, Aunt. Appreciate you.
Too bad Aunt was stuck with an absolute duck.
My boy was just about to get into it, too. Yeah, we got some other shit to talk about tonight. I think that one kind of, self-explanatory. They're scared of that kid. I ain't got no choice but to. You know what I mean? Sorry, guys. Right. You got to do better. That's all there is to it. And KB, we got to talk about Shakur's Play-Doh hands. What the fuck? Listen, bro. It's called boxer knuckle, is what I understand of it, and I think I had the same thing. It's tough, bro. Did you see it?
Thomas from the Bronx.
Thomas Hill?
No, TD Sports.
TD was happening, dog. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, dog. Yo, here, I'm gonna show you this. This is kind of, he broke his hand, but it kind of broke my heart. I don't understand how this could even happen. I guess I understand why people are calling this shit fake and all that. Like, they're like, how, man? That ain't the first reaction you would do. That ain't the first reaction you would have. I think it's real, bro. You can separate the cartilage on your knuckle so easy, bro.
Thank you. I know you gotta run. Hey, Tank, give me a fight, brother.
Man, this thing plays some bullshit.
I asked Justin earlier, what's he gonna do if Shakur keeps having a hand problem?
It's a serious concern. I'm surprised his fans ain't a little bit worried about this, bro. You to bust your hand like that on a body shot?
I mean, think about it, dude. Floyd had nothing but hand problems. Is Shakur gonna go through this shit too? And if he does, I mean, how long does his career last with hand problems?
Yeah, do you think that the hand problem started yesterday, though? That shit started when he was 12.
Yeah, but he was, what, didn't he go into that fight? And that's why he couldn't fight Dos Santos because of a hand problem?
Punching on that bag with fucked up wraps on your hand when you're 14. Shit that happens when you're young, man. These kids, that's all they do. And Shakur is a gym rat. That's all he's doing is punching shit. Non-stop, all day, every day. He knows if his hands, you know what I mean, break easy or what. That was one of the most shocking fucking things I've seen, bro. I'm uploading it right this second. It's fucking crazy. You didn't see it at all? He leans down.
What, video of Shakur with his hand? Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, bro. That's crazy. I just had a lot.
It looked like he hit the hip.
Yo, and I know. He didn't hit the hip. He hit, yeah, he could have hit the hip. I'm uploading it right now.
To me, it looked like he hit the core, like that bone in the hip.
Teach, what's happening, dog? Appreciate you. Thanks for stopping through. Yeah, it's a pretty it's, to me, it's kind of shocking, bro. I'm like, I don't understand how you can break your hand from touching the body like that.
Like I said, didn't he just have a hand problem with Dos Santos?
Yeah, but that was his left hand. He's got a fucked up.
Oh, I didn't realize it wasn't the same hand.
Yeah, both his hands.
I thought it was the same hand.
Yeah, both of his hands are pretty fucked up. Hold up, I gotta mute.
If you're talking, bro, I can't hear you.
Couldn't even hear me, huh?
No.
Yeah.
You're talking away. I'm just sitting there waiting for something to come out.
Man, listen, I don't understand what's so hard for the phone to get it to here, but it doesn't get it. You've seen the body shot. Everybody in here seen the body shot. The kid broke the top of his hand. And the first thing he did is go to the ground with the bottom of his hands to the ground. Everybody's trying to call cap like it's some bullshit story so he can get out of the Joe Cordina fight. I don't know if I believe that, dog. I can't believe that. I know how easy it is to injure your hand, especially if you grew up with hands like that. To break your hand in a 16 to 20 ounce sparring glove with gel pads on your knuckles with Everlast wraps. Listen, bro. His hands had to have been torn up. For that ligament to detach, it's pretty easy though. Like I did it playing Oculus. You know what Oculus is? Have you ever heard of the Oculus? It's
No.
like a video game. Well, it's a virtual reality video game. You put on your eyes and shit.
Right.
I'm downstairs in my basement. That's where I'll be streaming from shortly once I'm done putting this shit together. It's gonna be dope. Well, I'm down in the basement and my son gets the shit for Christmas. So naturally, there's a dope boxing game on there, and it's kind of cool as shit. You get worked out like a fucking champ. Well, I put the thing on. I'm fighting for like 5 minutes. I think I'm the man. My son's like, bro, you're coming mad close to shit. About to smash something, right? I can't even hear it, bro. I'm in it. Smacked off the corner of the bar, dude. Dislocated the whole cartilage off the tip of my middle finger, dude. It took 11 months to get back to work, to get back to okay. I had to fucking listen, bro. So what Shakur has, if it's what I read it was on fucking a couple different places, like if it's boxer knuckle, it's hard to heal, but he went to emergency surgery, and that's one of the only things you would have to go to emergency surgery for, to replace some tendons or cartilage back together. I don't think you would have to go for a break. Yeah, I mean, normally that's just a cast. It's your hand, but he is a boxer, so
unless it was broken enough the way it had to fit screws in it.
Put some titanium in my shit, and we'll see what time it really is, Tank. You know what I mean?
Right. The only time I ever broke my hands was on people's head without no gloves, fighting.
Yeah, I've broken my hands so many times, bro. Like, no bullshit. Probably at least 100 times a piece. Like, no bullshit. When I was a kid, bro, I was the most angriest kid you ever seen in life. I had this craziest temper ever. And all I wanted to do was fight, bro. I got suspended from like 27 different public schools. Shit's crazy.
Jeez.
No,
I thought I was bad.
Well, now they say I'm angry and shit. I'm working on it. Yeah, I mean, I'm trying, dog. But shit like
I ain't gonna lie, I've calmed down like my old age.
Yeah, well, I hope when I grow up, I'm nice and chill out. I gotta smoke a shit ton of weed to get chilled as I am right now, and drink some dirty monkey. And cut the fucking check, bro. I got a couple more things to run past your way. I think Shakur's gonna have to stay out for mad long. Like, listen, 11 months, and I wasn't trying to punch no bags. You know what I mean?
Right.
And
yeah, bro.
It's still even funny.
Is this something that's going to keep happening? Is what makes me wonder. Because, like I said, we know what Mayweather went through. Is he got weak, brittle hands?
BVO, what's up, big dog?
If he does, he's got problems.
Boy Tio is on some bullshit. Bullshit. What is this, BVO? We gotta talk. We gotta see. What's he doing?
Hey, Tank, give me a fight, brother.
I mentioned the Javante fight. I said, Javante, give me a fight.
Yeah.
Is that the fight you want the most? What do you want to say?
He ain't fighting. I ain't fighting. What's up?
Say again?
He's not fighting. I ain't fighting. What's up?
He's got a November date and a December date. Could you make that date?
Ready? I don't know. I don't know. Am I ready?
Why do you want that fight with Tank, Tio? I mean, it's obvious. It's a great fight, but why?
Well, I don't like people saying that I'm dunking somebody.
Why do you beat him?
Why?
Well, yeah.
Why do I beat him? Because I'm Teofimo the takeover. That's why.
What's your reaction? Golden Boy built Canelo Alvarez, period.
What happened, BVO? What is that about? Is it a Tank Tio announcement? You got the scoop?
Or is it the fact that Tank's got a fight coming up? Now Tio's going to open his mouth.
Facts, TD. Facts. Can't stand, buddy. I want to hear what Big Dog's got to say. BVO, don't be running, dog. Yo, and wait a minute. So everybody in here probably watches BFTV. Didn't BFTV say the other day, yo, Teo abruptly pulled out of the fucking Devin Haney smoke for the second time? Didn't he say that?
Yeah.
I could have swore he said that. Yeah. I think he definitely said that. So now Teo's out here jumping out the motherfucking window. Like, because if he ain't got a tank fight, this shit, that's super crazy. Can't do that. Yo, we already know that. It's all good, though. It's all good. Somebody's got to love Teo, him and Buddy.
Unfortunately, Thomas, we get reminded by BVO constantly.
I gotta hook my boy TD up, though. My bad, man. I don't do well with this YouTube shit. Yeah, BVO's outie. He popped in, typed a sentence, was like, I'm out. Come back around a few.
Who's gonna get BVO off the building if Tank gets Teo in the ring and knocks him cold? That's what I want to know.
Shit, bro.
Somebody gonna have to talk that man down.
Both Octas in this joint. Octa Flex, what's happening? Appreciate
After all the crap
man.
BVO has said, bro,
real shit.
He would have to eat, and I mean eat some crow, bro. He'd be eating crow for a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
I think it's a ploy by him, though. I don't know if he truly likes Teo like that. Do you know what I'm saying?
I think he does.
He's got his whole thing going on. He's trying to make you fucking hate him. He's trying to get you to talk. He's just saying the most outlandish shit. But that's my boy and my brother. I appreciate you, dog. Teo will beat the shit out of me. This guy's fucking crazy. Frequent. Salute, OG. Appreciate you, dog. Legacy. What's happening? Appreciate you. BVO be trolling. No.
BVO's my guy, bro, but I still see him sleeping in bed with a big Teo poster hanging over his bed.
And that's, listen, out of the clip I just played, that's the thing I got out of that.
What, BVO with a big poster hanging over his bed?
No. How you going to be, I'm the takeover. What? You just got beat up by Steve Claggett. You were getting drilled on. It was like, when's Teo going to show up? He just kept eating shots. Like, they were little bitch shots, but Claggett brought the pain, dog. My boy's crazy. He's talking about himself. He's like, yeah, my last comment, I knew I was capping like a motherfucker, so I'm like 680 fucking caps in the chat. Yeah, you know what you be doing, dog. It's all good. It ain't no way I'm capping. And ain't no way Teo's beating Tank. And he better have a fucking Tank fight. He better. Jumping out the fucking.
All I freaking know, bro, is I want to hear who the hell this man's fighting.
We're not doing
I'm
that.
waiting.
You pulled out a Devin Haney fight. Imagine if he's just not confident and he pulled out all these fucking fights he could have had or would have had or should have had. I mean, listen, these guys say a lot in the media, all of them. But I pay attention to body language, how they say it, what their actions actually are. And very rarely do they meet up. It's only a select few fighters that actions meet their words. It may not meet it all over, but in the most part, what they're doing, their actions meet their words. Say what people can say what they want about Devin Haney, but I mean, compared to things that other guys are doing out here, especially if Teo ain't got a fucking fight with Tank, why would you pull out a Devin Haney to fight on? Because you're supposed to fight on a Rehyd card. Shout out to BFTV for fucking breaking the news. And if he says it, it's guaranteed for real. He ain't just saying anything. That dude's a calculated fucking guy. He ain't Very smart man doing his shit. Shout out to BF. But you know what I'm saying?
All right.
He better have a fucking fight, man. I would love for Tank and Teo, but I just thought Teo was moving away from it. Because if you want a Tank fight, they're the same fucking size. This dude's complaining about making 140. Talking about hard weight cut. The way he was talking in that post-fight press conference after that Steve Claggett fight told me everything I need to know. He was a panic-stricken kid. He didn't feel comfortable. Trust me, I know what it is. To be uncomfortable and talking and come on, bro. That's not a confident young fighter. They're giving you Steve Claggett to knock out of the motherfucking park, to smoke like a swisher.
And you're
playing for 12 fucking rounds, life and death, and that's the guy that's going to beat Tank. Try again. Better luck next time.
Dude, I will always go back to that phrase. Do I still got it, Dad?
Listen to what Melanin says, for real. What did you say? Huh? My wife's talking shit. Shit. Let me I'm gonna play this commercial real quick. I'm
Look at frequent.
Look at frequent. What do you say? Yo, listen, matter of fact, shout out to Remo. This is the type of shit that's gonna be on the in the merch store ASAP. Dope ass t-shirts. I'll be ordering them joints as soon as possible. Good shit, Remo.
MV. It's live. It's local. It's boxing. It's happening this Saturday night at Hook Hall. It's the Brawl in the Hall. 3400 Georgia Avenue Northwest, Washington, D.C. Tickets available on Eventbrite. That's this Saturday night. Get your tickets now. Eventbrite.com. The Brawl in the Hall.
Up to the Brawl in the Hall. Support local boxing. People say they're a real boxing fan. If you're a real boxing fan and that's near you and you're not there, hang up the hardcore shit because probably not that. Go check them out. Support. Be a real one. Don't be a flea. Be a OG. Nanograms of it is illegal. I assume he's talking about Ostarine. All right.
But it will never let that crap go.
Listen.
How about Haney can't call the left hook? How about the fact the man got hit repeatedly and could not stop it? But I'm guessing that ain't nothing to do with it. How about the fact that Ryan couldn't sustain any kind of punches?
Haney fever.
How about the fact he kept having to frickin' stop because his cardio was trash? Yet when he fought Tank, he had all the cardio in the world. But he was weight trained for Tank. But yet he had a ton of energy for Tank.
The 5 that Devin won.
Somebody explain these people's common sense to me.
The 5 he won are the 5 Ryan took the fuck off. Checked out. Could barely throw a punch. But this is a guy who's on PEDs. That helped him. You don't believe that, frequent. You're just like you want to argue. I wouldn't say you're a contrarian like Truth or anybody like that. But when it comes to Devin Haney, dog,
you still have that recording of that doctor talking about it.
We ain't fucking around about it. Crush. What up, OG? Appreciate you, my grumpy bro.
Hey, you still have that recording of that doctor talking about how that shit didn't even give him any kind of boost. Because if you do, play it for frequent.
What, the more plates, more dates? He knows what that shit says. I'm not even I'm about to move on from that. I'm not even
go ahead.
Getting into that. Better luck next time. You argue with fucking Cash, he'll fucking argue you down about that shit. But I got some fights to pick. We talked a little bit about Shakur's Play-Doh whole hand. You know what I mean? I never seen no shit like that. I'm sorry I couldn't show y'all, but if you didn't see that by now, you seen it. His shit crumbled. He went to the ground.
Yeah, like I said, it looked like
not much more to say about that. That's another guy that's, listen, bro, I get nervous because, all right, Teo jumps out the window, and he's possibly one of them 6, and that's a big fight for Tank. But if he jumps out the window and don't got the fight, he's a fucking goofy.
Well, he's goofy anyway.
Listen, you're done. You're out the fucking running. If you just jumped out the 12-story fucking window, but immaculate timing, landed on your feet to fucking clout chase Tank, you're a fucking goofy and you don't deserve the fight. You better have a fucking Tank fight. Pull out of a Devin Haney fight. Like, we need big fucking opponents for Tank. I'm starting to get worried. This guy's fucking hand turns into Play-Doh from a body shot. Tank needs every big fucking opponent he can get that y'all say is a challenge for this young man. Tank 30, he ain't never even unified yet. If he wanted to unify, them fucking belts would have been gathered together, like thrown at his fucking feet on some straight king shit. Okay?
Well, he would have had the belts. He would have had the belts if somebody wouldn't have ducked out and went to 140.
When you say some dumb fucking shit to me, that Tank's damn near 30, or Tank's been 30 for 5 fucking years now. If you go back in anybody's chat and looks, he's been 30 for 5 fucking years now. He hasn't unified. If that kid wanted to fucking unify, they would have been throwing him at him. Go watch some more boxing. You don't know enough. If you're typing that in anybody's fucking chat, adding anybody, you haven't watched enough boxing because you don't know how this shit goes. The fucking sanctioning bodies would love and oblige to any fucking unification Tank ever wanted to have. Fuck. Get out of here with that. Tank needs the biggest opponents he can get. Loma backdoors. Pulls out. I was holding on fucking hope that it was Loma until I seen fucking the Steven Espinosa shit. And either this fucking, he's got a great poker face, or he doesn't have that much to do with the business. I don't know how to fucking, I don't know how to read the dude. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not.
He's hard to read, bro.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie.
We need all of these big name opponents. I hope Shakur goes get a fucking metal injection into his hand. Like anything. Sturdy that motherfucker up. You need to stay out of boxing for a while, kid. We need you to be a big name Tank opponent since you're this great boxer. Fucking Shakur. The only thing that kid's got is a elite half a step back, and that's it. There ain't nothing else. He's too scared of punches. He doesn't stand a chance. Just like Frank Martin. Shit. And if everybody's telling the truth, Frank Martin has the better feet out of Shakur and Frank. He might not know what to do with them fucking hands, but that kid can fucking glide. Ask any real fucking boxing guy, they'll tell you. Behind fucking closed doors or not on wax, because I don't know what the fuck it is about Shakur that they all gotta fucking bow down and just act like he's some fucking elite fucking next level shit. But then you see T-Bud talking to him behind the scenes like, dog, you should have let your hands go. Like they ain't, like, it's one thing when we're giving interviews and the tape's rolling. When the punches are being thrown, I don't see it, man. I'm sorry, dog. You probably beat the fuck out of everybody in the gym. It's easy work. I'm sure of it. That's only one place you get that kind of confidence from. Because your last few performances, although I like the Artem joint, you were saying in the middle of that fucking fight, kid, I don't stop him. I should walk away from boxing. Suddenly that went away. And that's when I ain't got no choice but to believe you. You started to hurt your hands in that one. You kind of announced it and told anybody that would listen. But I think you don't stay out of the gym long enough for shit like that to heal up. Now it'll probably cost you 50, 60 racks. There ain't no health insurance in this shit, dog. Who's paying for that? I mean, gotta stay out of that gym for a while. But he ain't the one to beat Tank. Honestly, man, the only person I see beating Tank is Tank anytime soon. They got to show me. And if somebody can show me a T.O. fight or a Devin fight or anybody's fight, any round, any time where I can go observe what you're saying you see to make you believe, other than you hate Tank or you just can't stand the little guy, because there ain't no denying what he's bringing to the. And if you're denying his skill and talent,
you just hate him.
What else to say? You know what I mean? Crazy. There's no way T.O. can fuck with him. Like, Tank got to send contracts and do all that, and I think he is. I think he's contacting whoever the fuck he's got to contact and whoever he wants to fight behind the scenes. And Tank ain't out here on Twitter telling you he fucking sent contracts to nobody. Never. What up, Ray Davis? Appreciate you, dog. Thanks for stopping through.
What's up, Ray?
Shit. Yeah, bro. So we need the biggest name opponents. Stay out of that gym. Fight Zepeda, because that's what he says. He's back on Twitter. Fucking cooking fools. So everybody thinks they're cooking somebody on Twitter, and it's kind of fucking crazy and corny as shit. Twitter's a fucked up place, man. You can't even, there's only like one or two guys you can trust what they tweet as news, and it's like Michael Benson, Danny the boxing man. He's another one. There's only a couple, man.
I do not do Twitter. I do Instagram and I do YouTube. That's it.
Here, you can, here for Bill.
Man, I didn't even know Rolly was fighting this weekend.
You got a point. I'll let you slide. You got it. He cheated. Why won't Devin fight him again? Because he cheated. Go back and look the champs of the past. When that happened, 90% of the time, the better fighter won, no matter what the fuck them drug tests say. And the other 10% of the time, they ran it right back. So,
yep.
I don't want to hear shit about that kid. He's an average fighter who overachieves, and that's all there is to it, man. I promise you, he has too many technical flaws. You are enamored with the footwork, taking half a steps back. It's not fucking boxing. You guys are confused. That's amateur fucking boxing. Just keep jumping back and jumping back. What the fuck? We need shows. We need tickets sold. This ain't about that, dog. That's not fucking fighting. That's fucking, it's not fighting, and they know it. They just know that you don't know it, so they can keep doing fuck shit like that. We need shows, fireworks. That's it. Yo, speaking of fireworks, PBC, we're gonna slide into what we got fucking planned here.
Look, they try to compare.
Sidetracked by motherfuckers.
They try to compare Devin and they try to compare Shakur to Mayweather. But let me tell you something. Mayweather fought.
Listen, it's not, you can't even say that to somebody like me. I'm a fucking Floyd Mayweather expert. They're not even close. It's not even. Listen, I know every move of every fight that Floyd has made. That's what I do. I watch fighters. I just watch fights nonstop. I'm fucking crazy about it. It's not even a fucking comparison. Maybe they do one thing similar, or you think they're like trying to incorporate Floyd because that's who they look. It's not even close.
Bro, they pick a few of his little moves, and then they try to say, "Oh, I'm Floyd." No, you're not. You're not even fucking close. Because at least Floyd engaged in fights.
Well, Devin was brought up. He fights a little. It's not about standing in the same stance at all. Neither. Devin got Floyd's cosign, whether they want to accept that or not over there. That's what it is. You brought up in the gym. That's how I seen Devin first when he was a young kid doing a fast jab and shit. You got cosigned by Floyd too, but you're not even close. And there's technical flaws that Ryan exploited that you guys say is not an elite fighter, is an Instagram fighter. Just stop. He's an average
The
fighter.
same flaws
Overachieved.
Devin's been
I
having,
want
and
to
I've
talk
said it
about
for 3 years.
real fucking fights, dope ass cards where the fucking other guy needs 4 different promotional companies to even come close to this type of shit. This fight card we got coming up tomorrow is dope. And then if Tank's fight card, if the rumor for that is even close to true, stop it, dude. And there's dope fights on this card throughout the whole day, the non-pay-per-view portion. It's a whole bunch of fights, man. Cool boy, we get to see if he's fucking, if Monster.
Yeah, we haven't seen him since Monster.
Yeah, Monster might have his shit bottled up in his pocket and shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
Monster might have snatched that shit right up out you. Now you're not cool boy no more. Yeah,
Man, the rumor that we might get Jamel back, bro. That's what I want. I want to see Jamel and Bud, bro.
Me too. What the fuck, Bud? What? Wait a minute. You're next. Grabbing your nuts right in the ring with Spence. Cheerleader, you're next. What happened, Bud? I think Charlo gives him everything he's asking for, and he knows.
Oh, I do too.
Charlo ain't regardless to what he did with Canelo. Stop it. Think Castano. He'll be looking to crush Bud, because that's a huge fight for him, and I don't understand why not. If you're going on an undisputed run at 54, any self-respecting fucking boxing fan knows who the champ at 54 is.
Yeah, the man who never lost his titles.
There's only one. Well, he lost titles, came right back and got his get back, knocked fools the fuck out, and told them beforehand, I'm a knockout.
No, I'm talking about the sanctioning bodies took Mel's titles. Mel didn't lose them titles.
Never has. Not even. He won them back every time he lost any title, a part of that undisputed run.
Now what he
Castano was a tie, was a draw, right? The one was a draw,
right?
Tweaking, yeah, it was a draw.
What Mel
Tony
needs
Harrison,
to do
when he started it,
Mel needs a tune-up, maybe 2, then stick him in the ring with Bud.
Yeah, dude. Listen, bro. I just deleted it, but you heard Hagler and Hearns talking about I need tune-ups. Errol Spence is too real for his own good. Like sometimes you need to get sharp, bro. Boxing activity is king in this game, bro. You need to be.
Errol's
active,
always my guy,
sharp.
bro, but he's finished.
Bro, activity's king. We got 4 fights tomorrow on the pay-per-view card that we're gonna pick. We got Rolly and Buddy. I forget his last name. Shit. I heard that somebody earlier was talking about, can Rolly win this fight? I don't know, bro.
Can Rolly avoid the same punch is the question.
The right side of his chin, left hooks. That kid, he can't fuck with him. Here's the dude, and I'll play the face off and shit.
$139 3/4 pounds, 139 3/4 for Manuel Jaimes.
Manuel Jaimes. Hold on, I got Rolly too. Fucking getting all. He's not even. He's like seems like he's out of it, bro. He might have did some crazy hallucinogenic drugs.
Who's training Rolly now?
Ismail Salas and his dad.
$140 3/4 pounds, 140 3/4 pounds for Rolly Romero.
Rolly looks good though, but his the interview after they did the face off and shit, he was like pausing on his words.
Is it because he looked like he lost some muscle?
That's what I'm thinking, bro. And he was just in fucking Japan and shit, talking about his coach says roll like R-O and L-E-E like Bruce Lee. Dude was just in Japan and shit. He was just in Japan living it up. He did look like.
Can they teach him how to avoid a hook?
Listen, bro. I think once your chin is fucking donezo, it's over, bro. I'm gonna play that one. He definitely wants muscle.
140 and 3/4 pounds, 140 and 3/4 pounds for Rolly Romero.
Wow, I was wondering what the fuck. Yeah, that's a lot different than the Tank fight. He was fucking ripped, and that's because you gotta fight at Tank's weight, bro. That's on them. He looked like he lost a lot of muscle, bro. I'm worried about that.
He does.
Listen,
that's the first thing I noticed.
But he was he did an interview on Fight, a couple of them, you know, it's Fight Week, Rolly's selling. But listen, Rolly is a product of the genius of Floyd Mayweather and what happened in the past in boxing. Like a kid like Rolly's at the gym, right? Floyd's there plotting and scheming, and this is boxing, bro. It ain't always about who's the best. It's about, okay, this kid will knock you the fuck out. Right?
Right.
I got a superstar in Tank. You know how quick Rolly piled on them fights, bro? And got into the fucking limelight because of Floyd and the mouth. That's why I try to tell these guys every time I'm on wax, this ain't about the boxing all the fucking time. It ain't about how long you're in the gym. It's about what you can do while this motherfucking thing's recording. While the fucking camera's rolling and you ain't swinging these. And these can't do the talking for you. When you actually
but let's face it, dude. Tank wrecked his punch resistance. I don't care what anybody says.
No doubt about. Well, listen, I don't count that to one Tank punch. I count that to wars in the gym. These kids are warring in the fucking gyms nowadays. Back in the days, trainers wouldn't let you do what they do now. Listen, you get off on the little guy from Baltimore in the sparring session. It's up. It's war. And dudes ain't. It's crazy too. Because coaches ain't around all the time to fucking stop these guys, and fighters are fighters, man. They don't want to get smoked in the lights. They want to waste it in the gym like some dumbasses. You ever see James Toney get punched badly in the ring? He ain't take too much punishment.
Right.
Philly Shell, fucking master of it. Floyd gets all the credit for that because the undefeated. But if you really want to look at the X's and O's, James Toney a bad motherfucker, boy. Doing some fucking damage off that shit too. But Floyd's the GOAT. It's the gold standard. He got boxing all fucked up right now. These guys don't want to lose that O, and that's mainly what I think it is in these fucking computers and cell phones and memes. It's not like it was back in the 90s and shit. It's a little newspaper article. Somebody fucking write a Fred Flintstone letter across the fucking country to dog you out. Back in your days, you know what I mean? Now it's fucking live and in color. We're gonna meme you right up. In the let's be honest, the odds of being memed up from a Tank fight, damn near 100. Damn near 100%. Only one guy got out of that not being fucking straight chastised. You know what I mean? Right. Who you got? Listen, we get way off track. Rolly or Buddy?
I got Buddy.
You got Buddy? I'm ready for you, Rolly, but that muscle loss is kind of it either says one of two things. He's been lazy as fuck, and he's a little guy. Like he's not like I'm 6'1". He's a little guy to me. 5'7", whatever the fuck he is. You shouldn't be no more than 150 pounds walking around, anyways, dog.
Dude,
get all smacked up and racked up.
Rolly has lost his confidence. He don't have that same look in his face anymore.
Yeah,
you know?
Well, confidence is key, bro. Confidence and endurance.
Everybody knows the punch that's going to put him on the canvas.
Left hook.
including his damn opponent. So
Left hook.
I just can't pick it.
Hold the phone and don't be throwing no bow and arrows. But Rolly just naturally is a judo fucking fighter. He can box. He can box a little bit, fight a little bit. I mean, that tank shit got people gassed up. Like, oh, he was outboxing. That's crazy to me. Setting traps is the highest form of boxing there is. Fucking learn something about this game before you go typing away. But I got Buddy.
So do I.
I'm rooting for your Rolly. I want to pick your dog, but I seen 126 Johan Ingram fucking touched that jaw and you were out in 16s with the head.
Let's face it. We watched old man Barroso piecing his ass up.
Barroso was getting in that ass. Tony Weeks is getting weak. Nah, actually, he always been crazy stuff.
Tony Weeks stole that fight from Barroso, bro.
Yeah, well, dude in Japan just stole his consciousness. I don't know if he got the cold out, but yeah, bro, that dude like 60, bro. Real OG, triple OG. Listen, bro, half these Cubans like this. Listen, there's two fights on this card that I'm really intrigued about. Caleb Plant and Mccumby. I love Caleb Plant. He's my third favorite fighter, and I don't even know if it's all the way about the fighting. The kid can box, and he'll fight with you any fucking time you want. I think it's more about...
I like Caleb.
Listen.
Caleb, like you said, Caleb could box his ass off. My problem with Caleb is he has no cardio. By the 8th round, he's done.
Listen, I probably think whatever I've been saying all fucking this whole hour about being tired and shit. That's what this game's about, because I don't think no man came from his mother can outbox Caleb Plant at 168 when he's full of energy, when he's got the fucking shit turned up and I can do this shit all night. He's saying he's been in the best shape. Here, let's take a look. I'll take a look for you. I know you ain't seen none of these.
Right, you see all the muscles he walks around with. What do they say about muscle and fighting?
Well, Caleb's got kind of a the fucking muscles you use from hitting punching bags and shit your whole life. Yeah, he's got big lats, but that's like he's got a thin chest. He got all right arms and shit. They all got skinny fucking legs. It's crazy. I've never seen a boxer with fucking thighs unless they're fucking heavyweights or Yanabek at 160. Fucking crazy, bro. Look at this guy. And listen, the dude Plant's fighting, I definitely would love to see Plant knock him out. Plant's a G to me. Watch this shit. This fucking guy shaved his fucking chest hair to match his mustache. Brought his pregnant wife out. Like, he took a piece of... Watch this shit, bro.
No, I don't think anybody here likes him.
How do you get the job done over the former IBF super middleweight champion of the world?
I'm going to break him down. I'm going to break him.
You're going to break Caleb Plant down. He's got a chance if he can fucking catch him. But did you see his chest hair?
Yeah, that looked ridiculous.
That's not God's formation. That doesn't happen by chance. Oh, look at this fucking nice mane. God let me grow looking just like... He fucking shaved his fucking chest hairs to look like his mustache. He deserves to be sparked the fuck out. He needs to be knocked out by somebody in the crowd with a bare knuckle. Like, what the fuck are you doing up there, guy? This shit is crazy. This is your one and only chance. You're up here acting like a fucking crazy man. Shaving chest hairs to match your mustache. Fucking look like an 80s porn star and shit. Fucking crazy, dog. The whole entire world can see you. Every fire stick boy, every fucking real Canelo fan, in which this shit warmed my heart, bro. to see all the people out there, Canelo is the real thing, bro. The Mexicans are the real thing. They fucking support theirs. They support theirs wholeheartedly, bro. They're out in that bitch no matter what. But I did check the ticket sales at the MGM. They guaranteed his gate of 25 million. There was a lot of tickets left the other day, and it was like Thursday or even earlier today even. There's a lot of tickets left. But Mccumby and Plant, they got him. There's the face-off. I'll play for you, too.
There they are, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of emotion in this fight. 12 rounds of boxing. For the interim WBA Super Middleweight World Championship, Caleb Plant versus Trevor Mccumby.
Caleb Plant's a first-class shit talker. But gonna bust that scar tissue up. And I know all about that. My shit riddled. Both eyes have got crazy slits. This shit's whack. Bust open easy. He's got a point. So I'm gonna break that open. But Tank said the same thing about Frank. I think Tank just knocked shit the fuck out in Caleb Plant. I don't know if he's got that sauce to keep you off him. And Mccumby, make no mistake, Mccumby punching, dog.
Right.
Mccumby can fucking crack. But he's a big dude. Caleb Plant, at first I thought Mccumby was bigger when they were all hydrated, and it's true, bro. Like it's like a fighter's joke to say, "Oh, I'm cutting weight. I'm 6'1", and when really you're just 5'8" or whatever the fuck it is. Yo, is my camera still on too?
Yeah, you're good.
I forgot to even tell you, tell me if that camera goes out. I don't even understand.
No, you've been on all night.
Yeah, it was like right in the beginning, snapped out. That shit, I was mad as hell about that. Bitch, that StreamYard and everything.
That dude's got an 80s. That dude's got a 70s mustache.
Yeah, he's trying to, that's. I think that's what's in.
I'm trying to think who that freaking mustache looks like.
Women.
Don Fry.
Fucking listen, he can punch a little bit, but I don't know. Like the PDC matchmakers would put Caleb Plant in a fight to lose. He should fucking box circles around Buddy. Whether he's fucking tired as a bitch, it shouldn't matter. Like Mccumby, his reflexes are slow. He just comes forward. But he got that crack, and I think crack is the cheat code. You can be beating up on me all night. All I need to do is hold guard and punch in between punches, and it's game over.
Right.
Because God chose me. God gave me these. God filled my bones with some shit that don't be breaking and shit. I'm just knocking shit out. It's God-given, bro. We already know that. We've already, Aquaflex. This fucking card is tomorrow. I be forgetting, bro. I pull up a comment and I start talking to your ass, and I just forget, and it just sits up there. Sorry. Yeah, it's tomorrow, dog. Canelo, Plant, Mccumby, Canelo, Berlanga. All right, Plant, Mccumby. Who you got, old school?
Plant. Oh, Lord. I'm going with Plant. I might regret that.
Could be a Hail Mary. Yeah, you're trying to cut heads to bets and shit. I'll probably have Mccumby on a Hail Mary just for shits and giggles. To allow a couple slips and see what happens.
I'm hoping Plant can outbox this dude. Plant is, look, Plant's got all the skills in the world. The problem with Plant has always been his cardio.
Yeah. I got Plant. Plant's my guy. I'm excited to watch Plant fight like I am excited to watch Tank fight or any other top name fight. I think the dude's, he's a great boxer. I hope he got his cardio in check, and the only way you do that is sprinting and shit, and I'm sure they know more about it than me, so hopefully you got it together. You're trying to hedge your bets. I would fill out a card with Mccumby on there on some Hail Mary shit. But Plant says it's the best training of his life. I'm gonna go with my boy. Surprised he ain't smack Buddy in the little face-to-face there, but you can't. He smacked fucking Canelo, smacked Charlo, smacked the out of Charlo. That would be pretty dope if Charlo's fight on Tank's card, though. Imagine that. They don't like Tank. I thought, you know what I mean? That's why it's like boxing fans are crazy. They don't logically think about shit. It's so easy to start a rumor. It really is.
I am kind of interested. I am kind of interested to see what Jamal's got left.
Oh, listen, bro. The Jose Benavidez fight was a start, but listen, bro. Taking antidepressants and shit, and then you get back in the gym. You've been drinking, dude. A fucking fist feels like it's like bang. It's shocking, dude. It's like holy fuck. Them Xanax are a motherfucker, dog. Them drinks, the fucking whiskey, bro. Alcohol is a fighter's worst enemy. And Xanax, antidepressants, because listen, you're a millionaire. You ain't getting no bullshit antidepressants what the doctor wants to give you. You're getting what the fuck you ask for.
Right.
It is what it is. Fucking, you take a shot after. Listen, bro. Wow. You don't know what happened. Like, I don't know if this is for me. And it's just all off instinct. And then it's how good are you at this while you're tired. I got Plant. You got Plant with Mccumby on the maybe, coulda, shoulda happened. I get it. I'm going with Plant. And now we got this. Listen, Danny, I love Danny Garcia. I think he embodies a fighter, like where he came from. Watching his ATS story with Stacks this week, like for this fight. Great fucking promo, Danny and Stacks. Good shit. That's the type of shit that you want to see as a real fight fan. Like Danny going for 3 divisions and they're in the gym making their own fucking all access. Pretty dope. Pretty dope. But Arslan D. Lara, he can fight. Here, let's take a look at their.
And he can crack.
He can crack, and you know what's crazy about him? He could do that his whole life. Like the whole time he's been running around the ring, fucking boxing. He could have been sitting down on some shit, selling tickets, cracking fools, making his name known. But instead boxed his way, and that shit just don't. Granted, he's got the race thing and all that the extra shit, but a guy that don't want to fight, you can be the most likable guy in the world. You're not going to sell tickets after time, and I think Shakur's only option is to go to Vegas and try to chase the Floyd fucking shit, because when your hands break all the time and tendons separate, you're going to need injections and wax and all this shit that they only allow in Vegas. But Danny Garcia, Lara, here, let me play this.
Look. Thank you very much, Jimmy, alongside the 2-division world champion, Danny Garcia, making his middleweight debut. Danny, how do you feel here at 160 pounds?
I feel great. You know, to me, I'm chasing greatness, going for my 3rd division, and this is what the great fighters do. They go up in weight and chase greatness, and that's why I'm here today, and that's what I'm going to do tomorrow.
You have beaten the who's who in the sport, 2-division world champion, as you mentioned. But if you get your hand raised tomorrow night and become a 3-division world champion, would that be the biggest accomplishment in your storied career?
Yeah, definitely. When I turned pro, my dream was always to be a 3-division world champion. You know, 2's good. 2 puts you in that category, but 3 puts you in the Hall of Fame. And that's why I'm here. It's a historic fight for me and for the fans all around the world. If you know Danny Garcia, you know what I bring to the table.
How do you get the job done tomorrow night? What's your prediction for your matchup against Arslan Lara?
You know, I just got to go in there and beat me. Beat Danny Garcia, go in there, set the tempo, have fun, make adjustments, and weather the storm.
Ladies and gentlemen from Philadelphia.
Cash, maybe Shakur needs some Ostarine with all that ligament damage and shit. But Who you got? Who you got?
All right, here's the way I'm looking at it. Danny hasn't looked good in his last couple of fights, bro. To me, he's looked like he's been in there for a paycheck. If the old Danny shows up, and I'm hoping that's who shows up, I'm going with Danny. Because, look, Danny's got skills. I don't want to see him go in there for a check again. I want to see him. He knows he's at the end of his career. If he wants the Hall of Fame shot, he needs to win this fight. So I'm hoping I get the best Danny tomorrow night. So
he's Hall of Fame. He's Hall of Fame already.
So I'm gonna go ahead and pick Danny. I might be sorry as hell, but I'm gonna go ahead and pick Danny.
I love it, bro. Listen, I'm rooting for Danny wholeheartedly, but you can't be Danny's age and staying out the ring and then getting up to the podium and saying, man, maybe when you're older, the time just goes by faster because I feel like I just started this camp. Do you know what that tells me? I don't give a fuck how much you worked. You're not in shape. When you're in your 30s, listen, it takes probably double the work. He's been in a lot of fights too. But I thought, who you thought won? Porter or Garcia?
I kind of went with Porter.
I thought Garcia won that shit, dude. I thought it was fucking very close, a lot of swing rounds. But if we're talking about effective, clean shots, and maybe I go in about, I like Sean Porter. Sean Porter's a dog, bro. The type of dude that shaves his fucking hair off to make weight. But should you be in that position to have to fucking shave your hair off to make weight? No, you shouldn't. So that kind of washes itself. But I thought that was a close fight. I think Danny Garcia will fight no matter what.
But if you look at the fight when he fought Arrow, bro, that was not the Danny I'm used to seeing. That dude showed up for a check in that fight. I don't care what anybody says.
He did look like shit, bro. He looked flat. He looked off balance, leaning forward and shit. Like, Danny Garcia's got a mean left hook and a mean overhand timing right. It's a thing of beauty. If you know what I mean? If you know what it is to have timing on a shot, it doesn't even have to be the hardest punch. It can literally just be in a place and the timing, you're up. And Danny got that God shit that he can cut your power off, because not every guy's got that, not even close. So, I mean, Lara's got that, and Lara been sitting down on some shit, and Lara been active. I'm big on activity. Like, if I have to put like a record up on it, I got no choice but to give Lara the edge. But I've heard Jay Hardcore say 12 toes. He's only got 11. I think it's only on his left foot he's got the extra toe. So he's got a little bit more balance. But Lara, he's cracking and he's active. But people are mistaking that Zarafa dude for top competition or something. Like they're mistaking like, oh, Lara knocked that dude out, so he's gonna knock out Danny Garcia. I don't buy into that. Danny Garcia is.
Danny's got an iron chin, dude.
Yes, bro. You're gonna have to fucking what? That's how I know. You can't watch too much of this, because if you don't know Danny Garcia's fucking RoboCop, you know what I mean? I don't know what to say. But it's a true 50-50 fight, and I wish Danny was more active, and I would be able to actually pick him. But if I had to bet my dollar, I'm betting on Lara, but I don't think he stops him. I think when it comes down to the come down, he can rely more on a point system boxing and outpoint Danny like anybody can. But he's sitting down more. He's old. He's got old legs. And listen, the last person to know when a fighter ain't got it no more is the fighter.
It's the fighter.
The people in the gym, Gilly in there throwing jabs and shit. Stacks in there getting it. Pop Dukes just happy to be back. see you throwing them punches. Let's go get it. In reality, probably should stage your ass at home, dog. This shit for real all the time. So I'm betting on Lara, but Danny, don't make no mistake, people. I'm rooting for Danny. I'll be sick as fuck if Lara was to spark my guy out. But this is boxing. Anything can happen, man. And the time your chin goes is after you've been in all them gym wars and don't even have to be under the lights. You show up under the lights and can't take a fucking punch no more. I think we've seen it. But I think Errol was drained. But people get what I'm talking about. Robert Brown. Salute, homie. Appreciate you stopping through. Real shit. Thanks, bro. Appreciate you. Yeah, I got Lara, bro. But that's just for betting's sake. But my heart, I love Philly. I love what Danny means to the sport. It's sad that, like, well, he had a following. There was, you know what I mean? He had some fans and shit in his heyday. But, like, he ain't never do what Boots did at the Wells Fargo or in his hometown. Did he? Not even close. Or in anybody's
Who can get even a glimpse of the old Danny tomorrow? He should win.
He could, man. He could, but I think Lara's got. But then I think about the age, so that's.
Yeah.
I think Danny could, and the shit he was talking on the stage, bro. Like, I was pumped to hear that. I was pumped.
I'm telling you, dude. He said, look, he's at the end. I don't think he wants to go out losing. I think he puts it all together for this. He makes this either his last fight or one of his last fights. I think it's going to be his last. Because he ain't got much of a... I mean, there's not much left he can do. He's old.
What, Danny wins, why not Terrence Crawford? I'm surprised he didn't say his name. It's at 157. Like, that's the part I don't like. Oh, and Danny came in fucking right on weight, like a little bit under that. I thought at first it was 160. He came in at 158 or whatever the fuck it was, or 156.7. Because I think the catch weight was 157. It's kind of crazy. My camera's still on, right? This thing keeps alerting me that my storage space is gone. I don't even know what the fuck they're talking about. I don't care. Do what you got to do. I just keep hitting allow. And it just keeps asking me. Maybe I got to delete some shit. But, yeah. All right. I got Lara.
I know you're not going to ask me about Canelo.
No. Yeah, you got to see this shit. Like, it's, on one hand, I like look at it like, listen, bro, this is all, as boxing fans, I know why you say that. And I was just in court earlier today on Jay Hardcore's channel. Check the OG out. Real fucking OG. Real shit. But, like, how come the Puerto Rican fans ain't, like, this shit is sad to me on one hand. Like, Canelo will be gone in no time.
Right.
What are we gonna, David Benavidez got that? He's gonna take the command. Did you see the crowd there? Hold up. Bro, us as boxing fans, Canelo be gone in 5 max. He says he wants to fight till he's like fucking 40 years old. Maybe his son's gonna come up and be the next great Mexican. But as far as I'm concerned, Canelo's...
It sure in the hell ain't Haney Bungia. That's for damn sure.
No, listen, bro. There ain't... We're gonna miss him when he's gone. But the only thing that makes me put an asterisk up here in the corner, little asterisk, the drugs, dog.
Right.
The drugs. And I know these dudes are arguing in the chat all night tonight about fucking, is Ryan guilty? As far as I'm concerned, he's never been charged guilty. So he copped a plea. And I'm from the motherfucking trenches, dog. You know how many pleas I've copped in my life? I'm for the guy who cops a plea. I don't give a fuck. Devin, come back and fight him or don't. But Canelo, the drugs, I got no choice but to kind of like look at it funny, because his last 3 fights, there ain't no testing on that shit. Novada, little troll fucking Victor Conte, making all the drugs for his guys in the background and knowing when the tests are because he's got ins with Vada. Like, any self-respecting boxing fan can't believe this fucking guy. But he says Canelo ain't have nothing in his past couple fights, and I've looked into it myself, and he don't. So, but you know what, bro? I'm a different type of fucking dude. I don't, you know what I mean? I know what this is. I know where this comes from. I know, you know what I mean?
Right.
If you're not cheating, you're not fucking trying. And if you don't believe what I say or don't like what I say, sorry, this is the fight game. This is what this shit is. If you don't think these guys are cheating, go over to fucking fairy tale land and have a nice day. This one here ain't for you. I promise. This is fucking the wild, wild west. They do what they gotta do.
Right, ain't nobody gonna tell me that somebody can gain 25 pounds in 2 days and tell me that's healthy and he's just fine without some kind of chemical workup.
Listen, snack is a dirty, dirty fucking thing. The last thing Victor Conte should be allowed to do is make a
be anywhere near fighters. Let's face it.
No, listen, that dirty old man sat in jail. And now he's trying to play up like, oh, I've turned a new leaf. He's making supplements with the top bio-nutritionists in the fucking world for fighters. And you fucking people got the nerve to say somebody else is cheating? Fuck out of here. Please.
I will never forget Dana White yelling out, that dude shouldn't be anywhere near any professional athletes at all.
White is the president for Clean Sports. He is the fucking golden child. He has his own league that it doesn't matter who's fighting that night. The bitch is sold out, and we're doing fucking 18 million at the gate. This Noche card that they're trying to go up with Canelo, going up against Canelo with. Fuck out of here. We're to see all the boxing fans, and this is what I wanted to show you, bro. The boxing fans that turned up for this guy, we got it. Listen, I know he ain't fighting David Benavidez. I just fucking argue for him. Like, it is what it is, man. He's fought everybody, and he wants 200 million. To me, that's a duck. It's a fucking duck. There ain't no two ways around it. We can't call Brian Norman a fucking duck for 2.2.
Bro, you know why he's asking for that much to fight Benavidez? Because he knows there's a damn good chance Benavidez is going to dog walk him. And he wants to get paid to lose.
You're right. You're right. And because he knows, listen, regardless to what somebody says, your actions say everything I need to fucking know or hear or care to know about you. I'm going to watch the actions. I'm going to hear the words. I'm going to take them in, but I'm going to watch what the fuck you do. Might not be looking like it, or I'm watching what you do, your body, like how you fucking go about this shit. That's what matters to me, because it tells me everything you're fucking gonna do, want to do, or could do. You tell on yourself with your actions. And
you don't know how hard I'm praying for Berlanga to get lucky and find a way to knock him out.
Listen, that's not a bad thing. That's a great thing for boxing. Berlanga sparks Canelo out. Do you know what that does to boxing and Mexican fans? Get off of bridges. Stay away from them fucking tall buildings, dog. I hope the MGM ain't got no fucking windows up there you can get out of. Listen, bro. There was 14 people here, and I've been getting off track. You know how it is. Here, these dudes, look at the crowd, bro. They were dogging Berlanga, too. Watch this shit.
Rounds of boxing for the unified super middleweight championship of the world. First, we present the challenger to the scale. undefeated in his campaign in the ring with a record of 22 wins, no losses, 17 big wins coming by way of knockout. He is the challenger. Here is the hard-hitting, battle-ready knockout artist introducing the chosen one, Edgar Berlanga. Edgar Berlanga weighs in at 167 and 1/2 pounds. 167 and 1/2 pounds. And now, ladies and gentlemen, here is the defending world champion and the superstar of boxing with a record of 61 wins, only 2 losses and 2 draws, with 39 wins coming by way of knockout. He'll be making his 26th world title appearance. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the reigning and defending unified super middleweight champion of the world, Saul Canelo Alvarez. 166 3/4 pounds. There they are, ladies and gentlemen. It's the main event of the evening, 12 rounds. Unified Super Middleweight Championship of the World, Mexico versus Puerto Rico. Saul Canelo Alvarez versus the chosen one, Edgar Berlanga.
Had to bust that off. Had to get some ice. My bad. Berlanga looks ready, bro. He does.
Bro, if you watch Canelo before they faced off, the look on his face tells everything. He ain't worried about Berlanga one little bit because he knows how easy this fight is for him. It is a custom-made opponent.
That's the hand chosen.
Dude, if you put Haney ass McGee in the ring with Berlanga, I think Haney actually beats frickin' Berlanga.
I think so too.
So this is even easier for frickin' Canelo.
It is. It is.
But the look on his face says everything. He's got that look like, oh yeah, this walk in the park for me. Oh, let's just get the over with.
I'm gonna play that. I'm gonna play the other part of this. The crowd is packed. We should appreciate this guy's fights a little bit more. Listen, I get it. I don't want this fucking fight.
Dude, I lost respect for him when he came out with the clenbuterol. Let's face it.
Yeah, the clenbuterol is hard to get over. But look at Edgar Berlanga's face. Like, people were trying to say today is weight drained. Listen, bro, it's easy to become. Oh, fuck, what's the word?
Why do I always think that dude looks like a fucking psycho?
When you're in serious shape and you got barely no body fat on you, it's very easy to become. And you know me, I'm big on guys cutting too much weight. Edgar's a big 68, but he's a small 175, kind of like David. That's why you see David's punches just bouncing off, buddy. And you do a motherfucking thing.
Yeah, but David ain't a knockout puncher anyway, dude. He's an accumulation puncher. He always has been.
They're trying to sell that fucking cord. Yeah, you gotta throw 30 punches. And the big dog, that Vodzik, that better be fucking just fuck out of here. I mean, it's a good fight, but Beterbie's a different type of animal, and these people just want to think that Duvall's this magical boxer and he uses the jab so well. That's against the fucking Canelo that was like 70%. He needed to have surgery and shit too. When you fight as much as Canelo, there ain't never a time you're 100% in the ring. I think Canelo might beat him in a rematch, especially if there ain't no drug testing, dog. Bro, we're in the mountains training at elevation and shit that you just can't afford. I'm getting treatment that you just can't afford. Next level fucking hyperbaric paper because you got to recover.
What people don't understand, these UK these Ukrainian, Russian, these fighters, bro, they train in the mountains. These guys, all they do is train. They don't. I mean, they probably rarely go home. When they do, they don't even have sex with their old ladies half the time. They're that dedicated.
Old school thinking, like these kids. Like I heard Ryan say, it is what you think of it. Like if you think you're gonna have no legs, and I'm a firm believer of the old school. And your mind is the most powerful thing on this planet, not this fucking computer, not your cell phone, not none of that. We just don't know how to tap into this. Think a little bit of meditation and shit. Your mind is a very, very powerful thing, man.
The reason why I've always said David Benavidez beats Canelo is he will overwhelm you with punches. That's what Bivol did Canelo. He just overwhelmed him. Canelo couldn't hurt him, and that was the end of Canelo.
Yeah. Here, do what Melon and Queen says and hit the fucking like button for this sorry ass thing I call a thumb that's been jacked out of place. You know these are working hands. Hit the fucking like button. Shit, it's free. And if you could fucking
let's face it, dude.
Type a sentence, you can hit the
ain't got a damn prayer,
hook
bro.
it up. Don't be a fucking hater.
In fact, I actually think Canelo's going to carry him a few rounds before he puts him out.
No, listen, dude. This is Puerto Rican, Mexico. Even though there was only 14 Puerto Ricans there in Fat Joe. And by the way, does Fat Joe think every fucking body on the planet is stupid? You pop up with that ginger, brown, whatever the fuck color dye beard that is. Do you not think that we don't know that your shit is probably whiter than my beard? Like, stop it. It's fucking embarrassing. If you don't like gray hair, shave it the fuck off. Stop dyeing that little porky fucking little... Stop.
Is it just me, or does Berlanga always look like a psychopath?
Fucking kids don't
in the
even know
face.
what that is. Who? Joe?
Berlanga. He's got that psychopath look to him.
Here, hold on. I mean, I wanted to replay it. I might have, but look at he looks ready, bro, and it's the whole Puerto Rican shit. Don't copyright, please. You know what I mean?
There they are, ladies and gentlemen. It's the main event of the evening. 12 rounds. Unified Super Middleweight Championship of the World. Mexico versus Puerto Rico. Saul Canelo Alvarez versus the chosen one, Edgar Berlanga.
See what I mean by the face, bro? He's got that look like he'd stab your freaking mama and rob her in a heartbeat.
Yeah, bro, the serial killer vibe. But listen,
he does. Every time I see that dude, it's like that dude is a psychopath.
I don't know. I grew up around kids like him. I don't see that. I see a kid acting. I see a kid trying to be tough on the outside. I mean, I've watched him get punched in the face and fucking have a late reaction, but he did get back up and handle business, so that's got to count for something. But who knocks you down and who you get back from, that's, you know, Canelo knock you down.
The fact he bit that dude just blows my frick. That dude is not right.
I get it. He's a New York guy. You're from down south. You see that, you're like, fuck, this dude's crazy. Yeah, I get it. He does look a little off, though. I'll give it to you, but I grew up around Guidos and Puerto Ricans, and yeah, I think he's demanding his respect, trying to get it, trying to sell the shit out of the fight. He knows what time it is deep in his heart, and that's what, you know, he may have a puncher's chance in the first 2-3 rounds, but like the whole show, I've been saying, fucking, it's about how good you can do this while you're tired. And how well is he going to, like, Canelo's fucking experience is next level. And I see the play from Canelo. I see what they're trying to do. They're trying to run the fucking Floyd blueprint. They're trying to go back down and grab younger guys and make it look like you're still this fucking world-class fighter when you know you lost the step, but you can still beat up these young dudes coming up. I see what he's doing, and I see PBC's like, all right, the Puerto Rican fucking Mexican rivalry, we'll run that. But the problem is the Puerto Ricans don't believe him. Eat Fat Joe there. Don't bring him out to lean back, please. Don't do that. There ain't no kids this, you know what I mean? And the Mexican people ain't even, he's in hostile territory. They're going to show up and show out. It's going to be a Canelo the whole fucking time. And he's talking about, I feed off of that. All right, dog. We don't believe you right now. We're more mad at
What
Canelo
happens if
for
Berlanga
picking
bites
you
Canelo's
than
ear
showing
off?
up. It could go. Listen, the kid's got a fucking slim, and I can't even comfortably say this because of who we're talking about. Cotto, maybe Cotto's brother hurt Canelo. Canelo got either the world-class fucking poker face, and he's in the wrong business because he should be playing cards, and ain't never been hurt because he's ate a lot of shots. He's got fucking, him and Tank are just.
I mean, think about it. When have you ever seen Canelo staggered at all?
It hasn't happened tonight. Listen.
Right.
Edgar, you know, he got the tattoo chosen. His son's name.
So you didn't answer me. What happens if Berlanga starts losing and bites freaking Canelo's ear off in the ring, dude?
Listen, bro. Canelo's from the streets of Guadalajara. Listen. There ain't no more gangster than where you gotta come from in Guadalajara to get to fucking where he's at. You know, you try to bite him, he's fucking fighting that. You know what I mean? He's a gangster, bro. Canelo came up harder than anybody. Been a professional boxer since the time he was 15. I don't even know if people really grasp what a Mexican cartel is. I go to the fucking Caribbean on vacation once a year to Mexico, and bro, you can't even leave the resort. You're kind of crazy for going there, truth be told. But if you know how to handle yourself, and there ain't shit you can do with respect but respect it, you're straight. But that's where dude comes from. Like, he's more gangster than Edgar Berlanga could ever dream of, and he got it all the way to here. Like I said, bro, we're gonna fucking miss this dude when he's gone. We're gonna miss Tank. Who's taking these top draws space in this sport? That's why we gotta have YouTube channels like this. That's why we gotta fucking push the sport forward. We're in 14th. This shit is dying, dogs. We gotta fucking keep talking shit. We gotta keep fucking pushing the sport forward. Mars Boxeo. Salute. Appreciate you. Who you got, Canelo or Berlanga? We already know the answer. You, old school, you got Canelo?
I got Canelo, dude.
You're rooting for the Grand Slam.
Yeah, I don't see Berlanga able to hurt him, and Canelo's going to toy with him and probably you know, carry him for a couple rounds and then put him to sleep.
I'm gonna put like $10. on the first 3 rounds, Berlanga catching a holy ghost. Fucking imagine that, bro. God. It would be fucking crazy.
Dude, I would love to see Berlanga put him on his ass, but I don't see it happening.
I'm a content creator. You know how many views I can get off Berlanga knocking out Canelo?
Oh, God, dude.
That's a fucking viral. It's not going to happen. I would imagine Canelo gets rid of him and probably... Because, listen, he was holding Munguia up. But he intentionally tried to knock it. Intentionally tried to knock him the fuck out in the first 5-6 rounds. But after that, Canelo was gassed. He was tired too, bro. And you can tell it's experience when you know how to keep your shit up and looking like it's A1 when you're gassed. Like, he's been gassed so many times in fights, whether he was able to hide it or not. Now at the ripe age of 34, I think he is. I think it was old footage, but people were saying he was getting drunk.
Well, I thought
I
thought Canelo's cardio looked a lot better in his last fight, bro. Since he came back down.
But I can still see it because you're not going like you should. And maybe it was the Mexican on Mexican crime. You're not trying to go get him the fuck out of here. So I get that, but I think he was still a little gas, and we'll see though. We'll definitely see. I think. They're
saying Berlanga's the hardest puncher he's faced in a while, right?
But see, I get the 16 rounds fucking first round fucking slammies. I get it, but not in this one, dog. You ain't. Dude,
Berlanga just ain't got the skills.
Well, he
really doesn't.
Listen,
he's got some skills, but he doesn't have the skills to fucking compete with Canelo. Bro. He's not at all ready to fight Canelo.
Definitely got some talent, though, and could be working on his skills. Like I said, bro, Canelo don't do good with a jab. And Berlanga's a big kid, too, man. But, you know, Canelo been beating the shit out of these dudes. Big, small, tall, in between. It don't matter your size, shape, or fucking form. You're going to get it. Unless you're B-ball using that jab in and out, and even when Canelo...
All right, here's a question. If Berlanga fought Benavidez, how do you think it would go?
I think Benavidez is... He's an elite fighter. I think... I don't know, though, if... Can Edgar Berlanga take that punch? Can he take them shots and keep walking through it? I mean, look what Benavidez did to Andrade. I don't know. Right. I need to see Edgar Berlanga fight in a high level fight because Benavidez has been in a couple.
Right. You know, all right. Here's another question: how does Berlanga do against Morel? I think Morel knocks him cold the fuck out.
But I seen a lot of flaw in Morel against Hot Rod. I seen it. I seen his hesitations. I seen why he's out from 168 because Osley's and Iglesias coming. Yeah, I mean, I see it. Yo, I shared the link in the chat. We're both. You got Canelo, right? We're just holding the conversation.
Yeah.
I got Canelo. Fucking hit the link. You can come fucking chop it up with us. There's clips of morning weigh-in in Berlanga. Dude, I hear that, and I hear Showbiz, and I hear all these fucking channels, and two-tone, goofy, but cool dude. Listen to that if you want to. I know a little bit about being in shape and fucking having to cut 10 pounds of water weight. It'll make your eyes look a little shadowy. It wasn't alarming to me. I think they were overreacting. I think content creators need content, but it could have just been their honest assessment. But I don't think he's drained like that. I think he's a tall kid, not too much body fat, and that's what matters. When you start sucking all the fucking water weight out of your body and all you got is muscle, that's why you see these dudes ripped up like fucking Rambo at the weigh-ins, and then they look a little bit more watered down when they're in the ring. When you don't got that much body fat on you, the first thing to start sinking So you look a little
Kello, if
emaciated,
all you're
especially
putting
you
is
ain't seen
10,
him.
bro, put it on
He's
Berlanga
always
for the
got on
knockout just in case.
He's always got on sunglasses too. Like you don't know when what he looks like normal. The kid's always got on a fucking pair of Terminator glasses like a jackass. Fucking take them glasses off. I seen it, but I didn't think it was anything to worry about. That's content creators need content to me. But nice observation. I don't think it's anything to think Edgar's gonna be jeopardized now. I think people fucking they love to hang on to the rehydration shit because of Tank, and they don't even know where it comes from. They just heard about a rehydration clause, so somehow they think it's unfair. And don't get me wrong, guys, draining too much weight, it's an extreme disadvantage to themselves, but there's a reason they're doing that to themselves. There's as much benefit in it as there is to lose. Yeah, I mean, it's
Right.
a risky game you're playing weight cut, and that's why I think the guys that walk around like Canelo, if you think he had to cut more than 3, 4 pounds, 5 pounds, you're crazy. They're all staying in within 10. That's why the IBF rule is what it is, because these big fucking guys are sucking way down. And if there's no way for us, I don't think they should cap the rehydration. They should cap the cut. 30 days before this fight, 4 weeks out, you're going to have to get on the scale. If you're more than 10 pounds heavier than 147 or 135, you're 145, 12 pounds max, you can't cut it, because then is it selfish of me being the smaller guy wanting to make this fight fair and cap you at what you can blow up to get to be taking these fucking shots? Because let's be real, that's what it's about. It's about having a reach advantage and having a size advantage to take damage. This is a barbaric sport. They're not just combing and sucking down to weights because it's a glamour division or they like the fucking fights. No, it's to get a fucking size advantage, and a size advantage only.
Let me tell you something. If I was managing a fighter, right?
I appreciate you.
Look, if I was managing a fighter, say at 135 or 140, and my fighter had 2 belts, and the guy he had to face is Devin Haney, the first thing I would do is say, okay, we either doing a same day weigh-in, or he can only gain 10 pounds, period. That's the only way I'm fighting him, because I'm not letting you balloon 25 pounds overnight.
Yeah. No, I'm not neither, and that's why I say cap the cut. So it's beneficial to both of us. If you can't get to within 10 pounds of championship weight or whatever the fucking negotiated weight is, I hate catch weights. I don't like that shit at all. But
Devin Haney is the definition of a weight bully. Period. I don't care what anybody says.
He's not the first, though, man.
He is the poster child for weight bullies.
Well, it's just because he's the most popular, and you know what I mean. But this shit ain't. It's not it's Janabek. His last fucking weigh-in fell out. You know what I mean? It's
right.
It's a fucking problem in the sport, and that's why the WBA decided to come in, and people were like, "Oh, that's all for Tank." And now that they don't do their due diligence to follow up on the rule and see what's going on with it and what the WBA is going to do and what the IBF's going to do, they just rather think it was for Frank versus Tank. And now that you don't see tweets about it, that was definitely the reason. Fucking lazy ass boxing fans don't do their homework and they don't fucking research. That's why debates and shit are easy to win against fucking people. If you're a thorough dude and you do your research and you've actually watched the boxing matches and pay attention to the sport and the rankings, you can remember shit. It's pretty easy because boxing fans, like I said, bro, I'll fucking create a tweet and it's fucking news. Once a couple YouTube channels picks it up, it's over. And now we're fucking gargling down fucking fake news and everybody's arguing about some shit that these dudes are at home laughing at us about, because make no mistake, they're watching. They're paying attention. You know what I mean?
Well, I hope they
kinda
are.
crazy.
And I hope Bill Haney hears me when I call his son a weight bully.
I think he is too. I don't.
I'd love to
think
tell
there's
him
any
to
room
his
for
face.
any of that. The little guy shouldn't have to put a rehydration clause on you, and you shouldn't be boiling down to fight these little guys. If you're really the truth, go get that welterweight. Go fight guys your size. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's all done out of strategy and like we heard Danny Garcia saying earlier. This shit's about getting divisions. And why were you able to get them 2 divisions or 3 divisions? Because you had a guy in your corner, a good promoter that told you to cut down to here. And I mean, it's all about let's get to the straps, because 90% of these guys can't fucking sell tickets, and that's the only way to their mandatory minimums of a paycheck worth of fuck is to get to the belt. So this is a dirty game. I understand why they do it, but I understand why the little guy caps him out and says you can't fucking do this.
Right.
It's a give and take.
Oh, believe me, I do understand.
Advantages. It's crazy.
Just like poor Regis. Regis came in at like the next day like 154 or 153 or something like that. Devin shows up 165. Really?
Yeah, Devin was 165. Regis was like
25 pounds over your contracted weight, bud. And you're supposed to be a 140 guy? You're not even close to being a 140 guy.
Imagine if he had to fight welterweights back then, though.
Oh, dude,
would you know who he is if he didn't get little Lomachenko? Arguably,
bro, there's a reason Bill kept him at them low weights is because he can't punch. He gets in there with the guys at his natural weight, he's getting cremated.
Listen, anybody who's a Devin Haney fan knows the genius of Bill Haney. And that's all there is to that. Like, if you don't think that shit's an executed plan and some chips fell,
it is.
They wanted to fight T.O. in which I think Devin's way bigger than T.O. and should be fighting that welter. And I've been saying that shit for years. But
look, out of the
plan
two,
was probably originally to go get T.O. and Loma.
I've said this before. Out of the two, I actually think Devin actually really wanted to fight Tank. I think Bill wanted no part of Tank because Bill knew, oh, well, D1 hit the wrong button again. Cash, you're right. 147 will retire Devin. He don't have the power to keep them big guys off of him. Big Supreme, I agree. Nah, boxing hacker. Maybe Devin wanted Tank. Bill wanted no part of Tank. Bill knew all this time, because Bill ain't stupid. Bill knew his son had issues. That's why he kept him fighting little guys and old guys. The moment they got in the ring with Loma, and that fight was that close, they automatically moved up, even though they said they were going to stay around to make the big fights. Bill knew damn good and well after that close call with Loma, he better not put him in the ring with Tank. Come on, D1, you can do it. And boxing hacker, as far as him rehydrating better, the man rehydrates 25 damn pounds, bro.
Good job. You were talking. I'm over here like, bro, you got to say something, dog. I couldn't hear
you
I'm talking. None of that. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh shit, dude! I don't understand.
I told everybody, I was like, "Oh, he hit the wrong button again."
Yeah, yo, Crush is in the building. Hold up, what the fuck am I got going on here?
I don't know,
man. Hold up, let me. Sorry guys, sorry crowd, fucking chat. I love y'all. You just gotta bear with me.
Man, the whole time I've been calling Boxing Hacker out on this crap he's putting in the comments.
Where the fuck is you at, dog? See, look at my camera's out. See that?
Yeah. What the hell happened? You were doing fine all night. What happened?
The internet went out. I was yelling at my kid like, bro, are you fucking, you got, how much shit you got hooked to the internet, dog?
What's up, old school?
What's happening?
Not much, man. Salute to the chat, man. Anyone, man. Lovely thing y'all got going on here, man. So anytime I'm available on Friday nights, man, I'm gonna come and kick it with y'all like what y'all doing, man. But I see y'all was talking about Devin Haney, calling him a weight bully. Well, I've been saying something like that for a minute. So for a lot of people who didn't hear what I had to say about Devin Haney, I'm gonna say this real quick. Devin Haney has been killing himself softly and slowly for a while now. I've been told people this about this guy, that he's staying down in the weight class too long. And he stayed in that weight class 3 years too fucking long. He should have been up out of there. But like you said, the reason why he was keeping him down there because two things, not just one. Not just his damn pillow fist ass glove, but his punch resistance. Because let me bring a lot of people memory back. A lot of people always question his chin. We question everybody's chin until they get hit. Because we gotta see if these guys can face adversity. Cause all that hit and don't get hit shit, you're gonna get hit.
Yeah, you are.
And a person might be packed a whole lot of more power than you are. And there always been the two questions about him. He been killing himself the whole time. He fucking his body up. His body didn't age because he been doing what he's been doing by draining himself. Like he wasn't even supposed to fight for Undisputed at the time that he did. But blessingly for him, the guys that was, in the way they had what he needed to get, it wasn't much of a fucking challenge. That's why he got the fuck up out of there. And when everybody's talking about Shakur name and Tank name, all y'all should have known that he wasn't going to stay down there and fight no Tank or no fucking Shakur. But you know why Tank and Shakur was getting. Yo, go ahead.
I think the deciding factor on that was how the fight went with Loma. I think if Devin would have showed out, beat Loma easily, or not easily, but just really whooped him and not been questionable, they'd have stayed. But the fact that Loma put hands on his ass made the fight that close. And I'll be honest, I had to fight 7-5 Loma. That was the deciding factor.
I don't know about that because Devin said prior to that fight that he was trying to move up. He said the only reason he stayed at that weight class.
Bill had just said, we're staying at 135 the rest of the year so we can fight these guys. Yeah, the moment he lost to Loma is when they decided to move up.
He beat Loma. He didn't lose to Loma.
Bob, you can say what you want. I had it 7-5 for Loma.
Yeah, but I mean, that's you, right? But he still won.
That was a gifted decision.
How do you have a gifted decision on a top-ranked card?
Dude, I watched it 3 times and sat there and watched every damn punch.
This is why I never understood about fight fans, right? He was on a top-ranked card. Lomachenko was top-ranked prima donna. And the judges they had have never voted against Lomachenko. So why in the world would people think that they robbed Lomachenko for Devin?
I don't know. Why is it I'm not the only one? Many guys who, older guys who know what the hell they're looking at said the same damn thing.
Do you know why they say that, though? Let me tell you the real reason why they say that. Because before that fight even happened, people believed that if Devin got a close decision, they were gonna rob Devin for Lomachenko. Nobody ever thought Devin Haney could get a decision over Lomachenko ever on a top ranked card.
I'll be honest. I thought Devin was going to beat Loma, and I thought he was going to be better than Loma. I was shocked by the way the fight was going.
But I mean, I always tell people always use this weight thing as a benefit. Devin cuts a lot of weight at 135, a lot of weight. So
Everybody kept saying, "Oh man, he won the first 5 rounds easily." I didn't see it that way. The first 5 rounds, there was a lot of everybody said, "Oh, them body punches." Dude, I saw him hitting arm, I saw him hitting hip, I saw him hitting glove. None of them not hardly any of them body shots were clean shots. That I would have given him points for.
But you know why he lost, right? He lost the same reason why Pacquiao lost to Jeff Horn, because he fought in spurts. You can't. So when you fight in spurts, it's like you look good in moments, but then who's controlling the entire fight? If you only have these moments and then the other person's controlling the entire fight,
dude, if Loma would have came out that last round and put it on Devin that last round, it wouldn't have even been questioned. He'd have got the decision easily.
You got to draw.
All right,
but he didn't.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Hey, what
do you think, Rush?
Bro, something's wrong.
Man, listen, man. This is how I feel about the fight. I had a 7-5 for Loma. Now later in the later rounds, he did do good on the body work. But see, here's the thing about that. When you landing clean body shots on a guy like that, because he landed some clean body shots in the latest round.
Right, he did.
Listen, I'm gonna say this. If I'm hitting you with some body shots, you ain't coming forward towards me. You bending over.
Right.
You bending over. Like, listen, man. You hit somebody in that taking and you beating up on that stern like that. And I don't give a fuck how condition is, man. I'm rattling something. You know,
right.
and the stomach is the softest part of the body. You know what I mean? So I'm like, well, he is landing some nice joints, but it ain't slowing this dude down, man.
But scoring points,
Still.
Slowing down and scoring points are two different things, right? So if you're scoring regardless of if he's getting bent over or not.
Oh God.
It's true. You're scoring.
You miss what I'm saying, man.
Hacker, every time I'm doing it again, bro. You're gonna get me stoned as fuck. Because every time you say something stupid, I'm smoking.
Hey man, it's a good thing, brother.
Yo,
it's Friday night.
He scored, but man, the way, and he was throwing them shits with a lot of velocity behind it. Like he was throwing everything he had into those shots. Yeah. And you can't bend a motherfucker over. I ain't talking about the scoring part. You can't stop him. Like I said, I'm hitting you with some body shit. You ain't coming for. You ain't got to worry about them shits being scored shots. The fight gonna be over. There's no way I'm hitting you in the softest part of your body. You still coming forward, man. You gonna be coughing up everything you had that last week.
Goddamn right.
Yeah, but like I said before, you look at Devin Haney in totality, right? Like the dude has like rough weight cuts. So whenever you have rough weight cuts, and this is why I always say, when people say like people are like weight bullies, not those lower weights. When you have a bad weight cut, it can drain you a lot. Devin Haney probably hurts people in sparring, but then when it comes to actual fighting, he's probably like 70-60% when he gets in that ring. You know, when he has those rough weight cuts. I mean, that's what it is. You know, because think about it, he didn't hurt small Lomachenko, but then he hurt Regis Program, who's a bigger fighter. You know, so
Regis had been through some wars, bro. And let's face it, by the time he faced Devin, he's gotten old. He really has. I noticed the fight before the Devin fight, Regis, I was praying to God that was just a bad night. But that same Regis showed up for Devin. That told me right there, this is not the guy who I've been watching.
He looked better the next fight. I thought the last fight was the problem with Regis. He has a terrible jab. I don't know where he got that jab from. It's like the worst jab in boxing to me. But
part of the problem is he's got them little short ass arms, and it's hard to get the jab off when people got a fit with a hand in your face.
He jabs from a far away distance. Like he jabs like where he's not even close to the person. You know, like
I said, when you got short arms and you got somebody popping you in the face and you can't get past them.
Yeah, Regis has the worst jab in history.
Yeah. I'll agree with that.
But But to be fair, and if we want to be completely honest, nobody thought Devin was gonna fight Regis. People said the same thing y'all say about 147. People said that Devin would not go at 140 to fight Regis because Regis is a power puncher. He's gonna hurt Devin. Blah blah blah. We heard that so much. The moment Devin went to fight Regis and beat him like 12 zip, the narrative completely switched to, oh, Regis was tailor-made for Devin. Regis was old. Regis was that. I'm like, where was this argument prior? Why we said he was scared to fight Regis as soon as Devin beats Regis to go post.
I didn't say he was scared to fight Regis.
Okay, not you. Okay, let me clarify. There was talks in the boxing community that Devin was scared to fight Regis. And
I thought
no,
when they fought, Regis could get past that jab and crack him. But who knew Regis didn't know how to cut the ring off with all his experience? That blew my mind.
Devin, I always tell people showing Devin. I'm like, yo, Devin's he's a nice fighter, man. Regis is a good fighter, but Devin's
no, he's not. He's not a nice fighter.
He's nice. He's nice.
No fucking nice fighter.
He's nice, man. Y'all be hating. I don't know why.
Compared to who? Compared to what? How's he a nice fighter?
Compared to most fighters, he's nice.
What, 135-pound old guys? Is that what he's
Regis is basically a brawler.
Hey, always remember this. No matter what you say about Devin 135, he became undisputed while your favorite fighter sat there. He became undisputed at 135 while y'all favorite fighters.
What are you talking about? He beat George Kambosos twice for them stupid fucking trinkets.
And let's face it, Hacker. The only reason Kambosos got them titles is because Teo got all full of his goddamn head and thought he didn't have to train to fight Kambosos.
He didn't train to fight him. He trained. He just had a bad game plan and lost.
No, bro. I'm sorry. Regis. What am I saying? Teo was out there making all these videos, running around. He was not training.
Hey, we don't give excuses to fighters, right? At the end of the day, like, we don't know what Teo.
I don't know if you can see me.
Teo got upset. That was it.
I can see you.
Yo,
homie. Good. Great. Boxing Hacker.
Yo,
he is not. Listen to me.
Oh my
He is an average, talented fighter.
Average fighter?
Overachieved. Yes, dude. He's fighting tiny little guys, bro. Big old fucking massive. Yes, he's a 47-pounder all day. All day fighting these little tiny fucking men. Old men at that. Kambosos, that's a fucking easy fight for anybody with a good jab.
So was Teo an average fighter too?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so
Teo's got a little bit of crack.
Let me guess. The only person who's not average is Tank.
I'm not saying that. That's when Loma's an average fighter.
The only person who's not average is Tank, right? Let's say
no, it's not. That's not it. They all got.
Hacker, I hate to tell you this, but if these guys ever get in the ring with Tank, he's going to show you he's not average. Not even close to average.
Listen. Devin campaigned that weight class since he was 16, 17. Tank never made that fight. Let him do it. We always make these reasons for Tank. Oh, when it does happen, I'm tired of these.
What did Bill Haney tell freaking Steven Espinoza? Oh, we got other things to do when they tried to make the fight. Stop it, bro.
Who tried to make that fight?
Bill met with Steven Espinoza and he told him, "Oh, we got other plans."
Wait. So, do you think Tank's team ever tried to make the Devin Haney fight?
Sheep. Go over there and eat that grass. Go get the grass. Go eat the grass. So you guys go eat the grass.
Cash Crypto, that's not true. Because before
let me just smoke, bro, because he's getting me all fucked up. I'm liable to start screaming.
Listen.
Dev, only say Tank. Listen, listen. This definitely happened today.
Okay.
I don't know if you were here for this. Your boy jumped out the 12-story window.
Who that?
Thank you. I know you gotta run.
Hey, Tank, give me a fight, brother.
I mentioned the Javante fight. I said, Javante, give me a fight.
Yeah.
Is that the fight you want the most? What do you want to say?
He ain't fighting. I ain't fighting. What's up?
Say again?
He's not fighting. I ain't fighting. What's up?
He's got a November date and a December date. Could you make that date?
Ready? I don't know. Am I ready?
Why do you want that fight with Tank, Teo? I mean, it's obvious. It's a great fight, but why?
Well, I don't like people saying that I'm dunking somebody.
Why do you beat him?
Why?
Well, yeah.
Why do I beat him? Because I'm Teofimo the takeover. That's why.
Golden Boy built Canelo Alvarez, period.
Listen,
Man, Teo's.
Where was that
He got a
energy when
tank
Tank
fight.
didn't have an opponent?
Does he have a
Teo
tank
versus
fight?
Tank is a good fight. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it's a good fight. I think Tank knocks Teo out though, but
Teo's searching for answers, and they didn't even start fucking. Listen, all I know is this: if that dude don't have a fucking Tank fight, and you're out here on Main Street right after all Tank news drops, it might be this date, that date, searching for opponents. Where the fuck were you last week, dog?
bro,
Where were you at?
I don't know why do y'all believe. Okay, there's this weird thing going around. I don't know. It's like people believe that Tank is like searching for opponents. People are hiding from Tank, even though nowhere in history have we ever seen people not want to fight Tank. You know, and there's no proof that Tank is even trying to fight Teo, trying to fight this person, that person. But we're here trying to say like everybody's ducking Tank, and Tank has said nothing. Why?
Tank never says anything.
Behind the scenes,
It seemed that
he's really,
when they won the Ryan fight, they were very vocal about that.
really serving shit.
When Tank's team wants something, they get vocal. If they're not in negotiations.
Wait a minute. I can't let you go with that. I can't let you say that. When is Tank's team vocal about anything? And who
was Ryan Garcia when he pulled out the first time? They said
okay, listen, that's a different fucking thing. Ryan Garcia brings everything to the public. When have you ever seen Tank? Tank definitely said it after the Hector Garcia fight when shit was already signed, when it was okay to talk about it.
No, prior.
Did Tank come out and call Loma a duck? Did he? Have you seen him say anything in the media whatsoever about Lomachenko just ducking him? No, he's letting us do that. He's letting us run around the same thing he does every single time. That kid don't talk. He don't go on Twitter till he's in camp. Matter of fact, he just tweeted. He must be in camp. So if that's not for a Teo fight, if he's not tweeting for a Teo fight in camp, if he's not tweeting, like that's a crazy, crazy clout chase. He pays attention. I wouldn't be surprised if these guys aren't in chats under fucking bogus names.
Yeah,
like, for real. They're paying attention.
Hey, boxing actor, why is it that every time Tank's got a fight or Devin's got a fight, that's when he brings up Tank's name? But when neither one of them got a fight, not a goddamn peep.
That's super cap. That's super cap.
No, it's not.
It's cap. You know why?
All right, let's hear it.
After the Regis fight, Devin didn't have a fight. And he called out Tank for a whole month. He was calling out.
My God! Stop.
He was very vocal.
Stop it.
He had
Stop
nothing.
It, stop it. You're not.
He had
gonna
nothing for the Ryan fight because remember the Ryan
fight.
It's true.
Stop.
Y'all can look it up. It's true.
Tank was in jail. He got out of jail, and what was the first thing your boy did?
He signed to fight Regis.
Yeah, well,
even though Tank's team was saying they wanted to fight.
The Regis fight.
We gotta go
after the Regis fight. Remember, Tank wasn't in jail after the Regis fight. He was not in jail after the Regis fight.
Go pack it
they
up.
were both
Chill out
free.
For a couple.
They were both. Here's the reality of the situation. When both fighters want a fight, they're gonna find a way to make it. All right. That's just the reality of the situation.
But see, listen. You're an educated boxing fan, and you know how fights get made.
Right.
When teams think it's fucking good for all parties involved. Now, granted, it's good for Tank to come to the table against any one of these guys. Is it good for Devin to go to the table before he beat Regis with Tank? That's a smart idea. And Bill Haney reminds you of a businessman that wants to rush to the table with Tank Davis.
Yeah, of course.
Why not? Why not? Why? Because you like to talk about it. Because you like to put
Devin Haney was the youngest
undisputed
at 135. What are we saying?
Come on, bro.
Okay, check this out. You believe this, right?
These guys have teams, regardless to what they say in the fucking media and what they say, people say on podcasts, and all you fucking retards run around here capping and lying, and let's argue with this shit. Let's argue with that. Let's just take this stance to argue with this guy and trick him out of his fucking calm, cool position. Because they see all this shit. It's beneficial for Tank to come to the bargaining table with any one of these guys because none of them give away their fucking Devin, except for Devin. Devin got a little bit.
Yeah.
Shakur got a little bit too. But Teo can't give away tickets in Miami. Teo can't fucking sell out the fucking Hulu theater. Like,
It's not wise for these guys, even Shakur and them. They ain't never. Why do you think they just tried to force a pay-per-view with Joe Cordina, and now we're debating whether or not this guy really broke his fucking hand?
Right.
This is all for bullshit. It's the fucking. It's the
Guess
dog
what?
and pony show, and Bill Haney is the master of fucking.
Guess what
on this
though?
media
Guess what?
shit, to get guys like you to believe they're bullshit.
Guess what though? Guess what? The fighters that
No,
tank
guess
this
what?
fight, the fighter that tanked this fight had no pay-per-view. A lot of them weren't even main eventers. You know, like let's keep it all the way 100. If you
Okay,
gotta say that like Shakur wasn't like popularity was up there, where was Frank Martin's
Shakur has
popularity?
massive popularity in New Jersey, where he can give tickets away for $12
Right.
a piece.
But
Yeah.
Frank Martin can't give no tickets away. Like, what are we saying?
Okay, Frank Martin fights for the right people. What the fuck? Stop acting like you don't know.
The
Fucking
Ryan
what boxing
Garcia
is.
fight. Ryan Garcia, right?
Ryan Garcia was able to cross. You fucking guys try to give some.
Ryan Garcia damn near quit Oscar trying to make the fight. Where the hell's Devin's energy like that?
You got a fucking logical brain. You're not as
when
dumb
two
as you
fighters
need
want
people
to make it
believe
happen,
on.
it
I
happened.
think you played a dumb role
Ryan
to try
wanted
to
to
win
make it
arguments,
happen.
but it never worked
Tank
out.
wanted to make it happen. And even though that their promotional companies don't get along, they still made it happen.
Tank has been wanting to fight Devin. How many times has Bill been told, call out?
Tex, what up, homie?
Oh, my
Appreciate you, my guy.
How many times has Bill heard everybody's comments, call out?
You think he never talked to him?
I don't think he wants to talk to him.
I'm pretty
I
sure
think he's known, like I've known for the last 3.5 years, that Devin's had freaking problems with his defense. And all it took was the right fighter to expose it. And I thought it was going to be Tank that got the chance to do that. But unbelievable, it was out of shape, no cardio, Ryan Garcia that did it.
Where are you from?
No, ain't no fucking steroids, hacker. Stop it.
Oh, my gosh.
That goddamn picogram didn't do a mother effing thing.
Listen, I'm not going into the fucking bullshit talk with Ryan Garcia. Where are you from, kid? What part of this great country we live in are you from?
You talking to me?
Yeah.
The DMV.
I know.
Just like, you know, I'm getting stoned.
I know we're old school. DMV, motherfucker. Listen, I'm here live in the flesh looking at this camera. Your DMV is a wide fucking area. Okay.
Washington, D.C.
Okay, that's fine. You probably don't dress like a player from Washington, though. But listen, I know a couple players from Washington. Matter of fact, a couple guys in this chat, a couple of my family members are from DC.
All right.
They dress, listen, the Gucci loafers. You ain't fucking with that. But anyways, bro, why do you like Devin Haney?
So the reason why I like now, don't get me wrong, I like Devin, Shakur, and Tank. The reason why I like Devin in particular is because for me, he's the type of fighter that like always shows up, you know. So for instance, like the 3-fight deal, for instance, Devin Haney really wanted to make that 3-fight deal. A lot of these fighters would never took it. I personally thought that if he takes it, he's gonna lose, you know, because he's gonna get robbed. He's not a knockout fighter. And he still took it, you know. And Devin Haney is, you know, consistently always called out the best, you know. What's funny
about actually fighting them are two different things, my friend.
I mean, it takes two to tangle, you know. Like, so, like, you can't. If I call you out and you don't want to fight, hey, what I'm supposed to do? Drag you?
Listen, do you hear Tanks? I get why you like Devin, because they came out in COVID. They were talking that hot shit. You were probably in LDBC's chat. Fucking Bill Haney's there every day. This guy's accessible. We can talk to him. Yeah.
Okay.
All that shit is fine and well, but I pay attention to what happens inside the fucking ring when it's go time. What the shit that they're doing wrong. That kid is an average fighter, bro. He's got nothing but yes men around him. Listen to me.
Average.
The guy you all called a C fighter and an Instagram fighter exposed how fucking an average elite hand can confuse Devin Haney. Here, I'll shoot my jab at you twice. Come around the fucking. Ryan's got an elite hook, but his lead hand is under. Listen, this shit is about confusion and what you can do when you're tired. Ryan took 5 rounds off in that fight. I don't know how you guys don't see that Devin Haney fought that fight the same way he fought JoJo, the same way he fought Linares, the same way he fought every fucking guy on his rise up. And yeah, them guys had They had a little bit of name, which got you even more gassed up.
So let me ask you
Linares, he ate a punch from Linares. Like, stop. Linares was 37 fucking years old.
Okay, let me ask you something.
That's out the window. Listen, an old 37. That's a different type of fucking 37. That man's been in wars, stopped. Fucking Devin couldn't even touch the man. Couldn't even phase him with all 20 pounds fucking weight advantage, all that good shit. Couldn't fuck with him. Loma arguably beat Devinchenko. I know he beat Devin. Easy. Bob Arum knows. Fucking Shakur Stevenson knows. Everybody in that place knows and seen how that kid reacts when the fucking lights are brightest. He was like a deer in headlight getting his shit popped back. And that's when I saw it. Truth be told, I seen a little bit in the JoJo. You can't fuck with little 126-pound tiny little Joe. JoJo's a little tiny man. I don't know how big of a dude you are.
Bo was small against Crawford. Crawford beat Errol Spence. It doesn't mean anything.
No, it does. It means a lot.
Crawford struggled more with Gamboa, who was a small man. They struggled with Errol Spence, who was a big man. Like, let's not do that. When you go up in weight, you also become stronger because you don't have to cut as much.
Oh my God. So let's not do that. What are you talking about? If size didn't matter and size advantages didn't matter, why is he boiling 25 pounds down? Why does the IBF have a 10-pound rehydration clause? If what you say doesn't matter. I get it. I kind of get what you're saying, because a fucking great fighter will beat an average fighter every time, regardless of
dehydrate yourself, it's a detriment. It's not a positive thing.
I don't give a fuck. You're doing that for a reason.
Make the weight.
You're weighing risk and reward. You're saying, okay, I'm gonna fucking suck my fucking skeleton down so you can only see skin left. Yeah. I'm gonna fucking talk shit and look like I got a fucking 50-year-old fucking wisdom roll in the middle of my head. To you guys nonstop talk shit about me. That's what I'm gonna do. But you do that to get a fucking advantage. Listen, it's about give and take. Sacrifice. What you get for that sacrifice. High risk, high reward. You hear that all the time in boxing, but it just doesn't fucking always equate to skills in the ring or what this guy can do to you. You're taking high risks, sucking all that weight off of you, risking your chin going to shit.
Yeah.
To get a fucking advantage over these smaller guys.
No,
now one little smaller guy got the fucking got the cards.
Devin Haney already said why he stayed that weight class too long. He said he wanted to make the biggest fight. The biggest fight with Devin war at 135.
The biggest fight was with
Hacker. They didn't go up because, just like Crush said, they knew what the hell was going to happen if he went up.
What's going to happen? He's going to be stronger. See, this is the problem. This is why people don't understand. Look at Crawford's career.
Who's going to be stronger? Devin Haney that can't punch, and we just seen fucking 143-pound Ryan on Ostarine smack his face up with a fucking very fundamental switch of a fucking punch.
Okay, you know what?
And I'm going to loop this bitch around and fool Devin Haney. Let's do this. He thinks backing up is going to fucking do something.
D1, let me ask you something. Oh, you called Devin Haney an average fighter, right? Okay, on average,
he's an average over fucking achieving fighter. Okay, with a great team.
On average, how many people stand up to Ryan Garcia's left hook? Just tell me on average how many. I'll wait. Oh my God. He's an average fighter, so she should follow this average. On average, how many fighters stand? Zero.
What is Ryan?
Zero.
What class?
Devin Haney got hit with that same hook multiple times and still got split the
system. Yeah, exactly.
What class of fighter?
How many average fighters become multi-division champions?
What class of fighter is Ryan Garcia?
What class of fighter is Ryan Garcia? He's good. I don't want to talk about Ryan. Is a good
so
fighter.
How is Devin Haney great if he can't get out of the way of a good guy's left fucking hook and a little change up speed, a little jab around the guard? What are you talking about?
Ryan, it wasn't fair. It wasn't unfair.
Listen to me. That kid's got more holes in his game than you could ever fucking see.
There's so many of your favorite fighters in history that lose, and you still call them great fighters. Sugar Ray Leonard lost a fight, and you still call him a great fighter. Sugar Ray Robertson lost a fight. You still call him a great fighter. Why is it when Devin loses a fight, he's a trashy fighter? What are we doing?
Because, listen, you got nobody that actually pays attention to the sport.
Fight. Still a great fighter.
Okay, listen.
Multiple times, still a great fighter. Devin
At the
Haney
end of his
lost to a
fucking
guy with
career,
fucking
retard.
PEDs.
At the end of his fucking career, Devin Haney got knocked out by a guy he fucking allowed to fucking weigh in more pounds.
He didn't get knocked
Fucking
out.
give him money. Listen to me. In the fucking 8th round or 10th round, when he was paused, rolling over to get up, Harvey Dock, if he was worth a fuck, or Bill Haney was actually caring about his kid, that fight would have been over there, and maybe he would already have been back in the fucking ring. But he's gonna fucking make another fatal mistake and get in the ring with that kid from Australia, making a fucking critical mistake, thinking he's George Kambosos.
And what if he wins?
He's
Then what
fucking
happens?
not.
And then what
He's
happens if he
he's
wins?
not
Are you
gonna
gonna
win.
Okay, if he does, are you gonna say he's good? Are you gonna say he's great? Or are you gonna
No,
those?
no.
If he
because
beats Paro, are you
is
gonna
an
call him
average
great?
fighter.
Oh,
Paro
my
got a
gosh.
fucking lucky decision. What are you talking about?
If he beats Paro, are you gonna call him great or not?
No, he's not going to beat Paro, but he probably won't even fight Paro.
Oh,
He
my
wouldn't even
goodness.
fight
Oh, my
Sandor
goodness.
fucking Martin. What are you talking about?
Oh my
This guy
goodness.
thinks he's
My
got some
thing
sort
is
of
this,
fucking
right?
clout and
You
can
guys
sell
have
tickets
we
now. Stop it.
immortalize our legends who all have losses, but Devin Haney, who has one loss,
Listen,
y'all say
this
he's
is
trash.
20
That's
years
crazy.
after the fact. We
immortalize
these
our
guys
a lot
20
of
years
fighters.
after the fucking fact. 20 years after the fact.
20 years after the fact?
And it's because they all fought each other, other greats. Fucking Devin Haney arguably lost to fucking Lomachenko and got his fucking shit smashed in by an out of shape, drinking, smoking weed Ryan Garcia. And Ryan Garcia wants to do it again. And your guy wants to fucking fight Liam Paro in fucking Australia.
Durant was a great fighter, right?
Stop it.
Oh, you know what? Durant was a great
you
fighter.
can't even talk about these guys.
Durant was a great fighter. Durant had
Devin fucking Haney.
let me ask you something. Let me
Stop
ask you
it.
something.
Durant scaled. Listen,
let me ask you something. Let me ask
remove you from the fucking stage, kid.
No, check it out. Durant was a great fighter, right? And he had a favorite four, just like Devin had, right? Devin has like his favorite four, which are like Tank, Tio, and Ryan.
How many other four kings has Devin Haney fought?
He just fought one, which was Ryan.
No. Yeah. And
what happened? He fought one, right? Now let me ask you something.
What happened?
Durant fought them all. How many of them did he win? How many of the four kings did
Ryan Garcia
win?
fought two of the four kings. And if he fights Tio, which we all seen that shit on Twitter the other day, if he fights Tio, he fights all of them.
Yeah.
But you're calling Ryan just a good fighter that was on Ostarine to beat your all-time fucking great. That
my thing
has
is
been a product of fucking overmatching. He's got a 5-inch reach advantage over every guy he's ever gotten in the ring with, and that's the strength of his game. That's the strength of his game.
You're never gonna give Devin his respect. I get it, but
listen to me, because he's never going to earn it. He got in the ring with somebody his own size. They fought 6 times in the amateurs. He got outclassed, and whether you guys want to say it's Ostarine or not, because time has passed and you think that you got some sort of fucking leg up on that, but everybody who's anybody with PEDs knows that Ryan would never have took PEDs in that situation with them fucking positive tests ever in life. Listen, we're in 2024. At that time, 2023. Ostarine is a 1970s failed study fucking PED that nobody uses it for anything other than to fucking frame a fighter for using PEDs when the fucking big
Amir Khan tested positive for Ostarine too.
How long ago was that?
It was in 1970.
How long ago was that? 2004, 2005. Listen, then it's even more plausible. But even back then, they were saying the same thing about fucking Amir Khan as they're saying about Ryan right now. And if I had clips to show you, I'd fucking throw it in your face.
I hear you.
You're wrong.
Positive.
Fucking Devin is an average fucking fighter, and you're gonna be.
My thing is always the same thing.
One of the last people that ever fucking find out.
He lost to one of the four kings. Roberto Duran lost to each and every one of the four kings.
Not relevant.
He lost
to fight any more four kings
to
fucking see
but
if
you guys want
he is. Roberto Duran fought all the kings.
And he lost all of them too. The one person he did beat, he lost on the rematch.
Devin fought one and lost to one and is refusing to get his get back.
The guy cheated.
End of discussion.
Bad negotiation.
Shut the
Hacker.
All right.
Here you go.
No. Check it out.
What did Valdez test positive for?
Fucking early.
What Ostarine was
It wasn't Ostarine, was it?
No, it wasn't. No.
What did Canelo test positive for?
Clenbuterol.
So that wasn't Ostarine either.
Yeah.
All right. What did Egg Boy test positive for?
Who?
Egg Boy, Eddie's guy. Ben.
Oh, I don't know what he tested positive for.
He popped for 4 different drugs. Not a frickin' one of them was Ostarine.
Okay.
Yep. What big baby?
People are not using Ostarine to cheat.
What are they using it for? Okay.
It's for people. Look, it's for people that have cancer, so they don't lose muscle mass.
Yes,
It's not for all. Nobody takes Ostarine for fighting.
You know why you take it for fighting? Because if you have a rough weight cut, you want to keep the muscle mass while you're cutting. So that's why you do Ostarine with it. Ostarine helps you keep the muscle mass after you cut weight. Did you notice that Ryan was pretty big? You know,
what was suspicious about
Ryan? It never occurred to you that maybe the kid went all the way down, could not lose the weight, and then panicked and tried to take something to help him lose weight.
Yeah.
And it happened to have Ostarine in it.
It still tests. Hey, strict liability says once you take it, it's your fault. That's all.
He didn't even get charged for that.
Wait a minute. And yet D1 played that doctor who said the little bit of an amount that Ryan had in the system did not give him one blessed advantage.
About it. My problem is like
AB. Just do.
Where was that one when they were also
hardcore boxing? The casuals. They were just on today. Dope show, boys. This fucking guy is a bad example of a hardcore boxing fan. Rogue and been fed fucking grass for way too long.
Let's clarify this for a second, guys. Let's
clarify.
Oh, God.
1 second. The doctor who said the Ostarine doesn't have any effect. Hey, you are. Like I told you multiple times that he should go with VADA and raise his claim and say, "Hey, Ostarine should be legal." That's what you guys are literally arguing right now. The Ostarine has no
what's your argument?
I'm not saying it should be legal, Hacker. What I'm saying is he didn't have enough in his system to give him an advantage. Why do you think they didn't push the issue?
You know how long Ostarine suspensions are? 2 years.
And we all know Ryan's main problem was that weight cut.
How long
because he stopped
Ryan
at 143.
And what was Ryan suspended for? And how long was he suspended for? It damn sure wasn't
for a year. He was suspended for not announcing the.
And you know why that is? Victor Conte's little golden child got his ass whipped. We gotta come up with something, boys. Fucking A. Devin went in there. We were so confident. We were going to jab the dog shit out of Ryan, but Ryan came in there playing catching jabs and shooting hooks.
That was just intent, though. He still tested positive.
Stop it, dog.
I don't know that was just the intent. Like, he still tested positive. That doesn't change. Even if you did the fact of the case still remains, guys. In his urine were Ostarine, and he tested positive.
Listen,
that doesn't change. Regardless if you go to court or whatever
stop you right there because we know you're just fucking computing shit that you've heard, and this is a deadbeat topic. I'm gonna play this commercial.
Hacker, don't you?
Yo, the JBT is back at you with another raffle. This time we be giving away an iPad, 10th generation iPad, on entertainment in the pocket of your hand. So you wonder, how do you get this iPad? It's only $10. We're giving away block specials for all our prizes this time around. $10 per entry. 3 entries for just $25 to get you in this time. Who don't love a block special? Not only are we giving away an iPad, but it's more gifts. Who don't love gifts? Gifts on top of gifts. Send that money, JBT Network 1. JBT Network 1. JBT Network 1. Now, what you say is the other prizes now? We linked up with Kenichi Bear. Noise canceling headphones from the young brother straight from Baltimore, Maryland. So, if you want an addition to your $10, you get a secondary prize if you don't win the first prize. And then, don't forget, we got more. Don't win the first prize, don't win the second prize. Who don't need an air fryer? We're giving away a Ninja air fryer. Get your food right, eat healthy. Get right, all on the JBT. $10 once again. I'll get you all of this. Your chance is golden. You got to be in it to win it. If you ain't in it, you don't get no prize. $10. JBT Network 1.
Yeah, probably a bad time to play the commercial. We lost viewership, but listen, that raffle's real. 3 for 25. I got the TV right in my basement.
Well, I'm gonna say this one last thing.
Yeah.
Maybe I should have controlled.
If they could have, as much as Bill and Devin wanted to hang Ryan Garcia's jaws out to dry after this.
Oh, they
know why they couldn't?
Why?
We need it.
Because they couldn't prove he intentionally cheated. They couldn't prove that he had enough in his system to get an advantage.
Nope.
Which is why they hit him with the most mealy little fucking charge they could find.
I don't care what they fed.
And that was all to steal that win back off Ryan so that Devin could have his O back.
Chase out, right? Chase out. It's Ryan's, no matter what, even if he didn't intentionally.
We're not checking out. We ain't even in the store.
Strict
buying.
liability. It's his
We're
fault.
not shopping. It's nothing even about that. Your guy is an average fighter, and when
if he was intentionally trying, don't you think he'd have popped with all 4 other tests?
No, because then they fight him canceled. Of course
oh
not.
my God!
Why would you pop? Why would you pop dirty early? You're trying to hurt
Dude, that guy, that doctor told you the effects of Ostarine. It takes a couple of weeks to actually get an advantage from it.
My problem with this argument, you guys always bring up, why didn't doctor tell that to Lara? Why didn't say it should be legal? Hey, if it's the day before the fight, Ostarine should be legal. That's an easy argument to make if you truly believe that.
Look, nobody's saying that he didn't pop. What we're saying is he had no advantage from that micro dot in his system.
It helps with the weight cut.
Oh my God!
And what was Ryan's biggest problem? The weight cut. Now, did it actually help him? Who knows? It's like taking
He didn't make weight. So what weight cut are you talking about? Didn't he pay fucking Devin all this money because he couldn't?
Yeah, because he couldn't lose the weight.
Yeah, but he paid money for the
story gets fucking fishy.
He did
right there.
Ostarine.
Then Scooter comes in. Fucking batch of the fucking batches.
Oh, here
Take
we go.
this, Ryan.
I'll still say Scooter's frequent flyer.
Yeah. Hey, man, all these conspiracy theories are right, man. And I believe the aliens created the pyramids. But, like, what we think and what we know is two different things.
Hey, as long as you don't talk about Bigfoot, because he's real.
I feel you, brother. I believe it too, man.
I will give you this, dude.
Yeah.
You ride for your guy. You're a fucking contrarian to the max.
Nah, man. I just speak the truth about Devin, man. I speak the truth about most people.
No, you speak your truth about Devin.
Truth, man. People
get it right. You speak your truth about Devin.
Have hate for Devin.
I don't hate Devin at all. I don't like his daddy, but I don't hate Devin.
Yo, it's crazy to me. People, I'll be like, yo, why don't you like Devin?
He's bouncing
like
back,
Devin. Yeah, he lies.
Get away. And
I mean, what do you like? You already know Devin's dad.
Hey, Hacker, you want me to tell you why I don't like Bill?
Why?
That shit was like
that little monkey comment, and then the fact he put that kid's freaking mugshot out for the public. That's why I don't like Bill.
Oh, the monkey comment about Tank?
And shit.
Yeah.
That's
exactly why I don't like Bill. That was a racist ass fucking comment. I don't give a fuck what anybody says.
His symbol is a big
Listen, Bill is married to a white woman.
His symbol, like if
black
you go to
out the fucking window,
Twitter,
and anybody backing that fake ass pro black shit, they ain't pro black themselves. Fuck out of here with that.
You said what?
I come from Listen, Bill Haney married to a white lady. Stop the pro black act. Stop the pro black fucking Farrakhan.
Hey man, I'm the Umar Johnson guys. Look,
that's fucking
love who you love and marry who you marry. I don't marry
you get no love.
All I'm saying,
no, bro. And then the fact that he put Tank's mugshot out there, bro. That was just low down shit, bro.
But
they ain't no butt to it. That was some low down shit.
Are you on East Coast time? You on East Coast time, Hacker?
Yeah.
Oh shit. DMV. I just went there for a vacation. That shit was dope in Virginia.
But look, as much as I don't like fucking Bill, I have no hate for Devin. I've said for 3.5 years, and I didn't know what I was talking about. And I told everybody Devin's freaking defense sucked. I even told him what punches he was going to get hit by when somebody finally got to him. And sure freaking enough, Ryan did exactly what I said had to be done.
Yo, every fight, it's possible any fighter to lose a fight. Anybody can have a bad day. Roy Jones was amazing. Then he lost to Tarver.
It wasn't a bad day, dude. He's had these defects for a long time.
Roy Jones went up to fucking heavyweight and then shaved all that weight back down.
But Roy Jones had bad defense. We worked off his athleticism.
His chin was broken from gym wars. We've talked about gym wars in here for about fucking 30 minutes today. Bro, listen. Roy Jones was donezo.
Okay.
After that knockout, how many more times Roy Jones get knocked out? It was like a knockout spree. He just couldn't even fucking stop. Devin's about to be like that. You guys don't understand.
We'll
think
see.
it's like
I don't know how he's gonna
Braveheart
come
shit
back.
to keep getting back up and getting smacked back down.
Yo,
it's
let's be honest. Bill should have stopped that fight.
This fucking thing just got you done. Them
We'll
fucking
see.
stacks
We'll
of money.
see.
You better
But you
hope
know,
you're
like I have
fucking
to
selling
believe
enough weed.
I believe the
'cause you
brother.
ain't
I don't
gonna
know how
be
he's
able
gonna
to
come
eat
back
no
for real,
fucking
but
hooks.
I believe in him. We'll see what happens.
Look, Bill and his ego should have stopped the fight on that kid. Let's be honest. Because all that damage Devin kept taking over and over and over again, he'll be. Well, I want to see how he looks in this next fight. I want to see his punch resistance.
Let's see what happens on the next fight because that's going to tell us what we really want to know. Right now, we don't know. I don't know what he's going to play.
It's going to tell you what I already know.
What's that?
But I hate to tell you, God help
kid
him
is
if
from
he gets in a ring
Henderson,
with Tank.
Nevada. There ain't no
What if he beats
fucking...
Tank? I mean, things are possible. Things happen, man.
Nothing. It doesn't. I seen the sparring footage, and you did too. And
Devin won the sparring.
What are you talking about?
Oh my God! Are we really gonna sit here? I'm not talking about a 3-minute clip that people want to replay so they can pretend like that's all that
worried about
happened.
the 3-minute clip.
I'm
worried
talking about that full
Tank's
90
body
minutes.
language. I'm worried about the way Devin had to be told what to do at every fucking waking second. And I'm worried about the 26 unanswered
Why are we talking about
punches.
sparring that he won?
Listen to me. Devin didn't win the sparring. What the
How did Bill get $20,000? 20 racks. Listen,
what is the
Tank is for the DMV like me.
To me.
I'm gonna tell you
Wait a minute.
something.
Do you know how to score a boxing match?
Yes.
What is it? How do you do it?
How you do it? So it's based on ring generalship.
Hacker. What would have happened if Baby wouldn't have stopped Tank?
Hold on. He's
No. I want him to answer that. What would have happened to Devin if Baby wouldn't have stopped Tank?
What would happen to Devin if Haney would have stopped Tank?
Yeah, and that sparring you're talking about. What would have happened to Devin if AB wouldn't have fucking stopped him?
Not a damn thing. What are you talking about?
Bullshit.
Devin was sparring.
Bullshit.
Man, this is dreaming.
Devin was on his way out when AB pulled him off of it.
Oh my gosh.
What's gonna happen?
Yo, why did he take him out? Why did he lose?
What happened to Devin?
Why did his Tank lose
Ryan?
money? Hey,
I don't know why. I don't know why the fuck AB. If AB,
about DMV fighters, they're not putting up money if they think you lost. If they thought Devin lost, they would have fought in that damn gym. They were not gonna pay Bill Haney nothing. They knew that Devin lost.
You listened to Bill Haney say he got money. Didn't nobody ever verify that or back that up or say, yeah, we paid him money?
Floyd Mayweather's what's his name?
What?
His training partner also verified it. Everybody's
that's
verified
probably
it.
a fucking couple hundred between friends. Like you're listening to
the only time Devin started looking good was when freaking Tank ran out of juice from getting off an airplane and being fat.
Oh my gosh! So here we go. Why do we make excuses for the fighters we love, man? Shit happens. It's sparring. You don't know. Devin might have sparred before Tank. You don't know Devin was tired. Devin probably worked out too. Like we don't know what's you feel like you acting like everybody.
Tank was toying with him. Tank was playing around with him.
You don't
That's why the whole second half of the shut up.
With 20 ranks is on the line.
I'm gonna mute you.
I'll be right back. Go and hit the bathroom.
All right, hit the bathroom. Listen to me. Tank was toying with him. He stood in front of the shot, let him punch him, turned around, and he's talking to him the whole time. If you had audio on that, you would hear Tank telling him he's soft and every other fucking thing in the book. Listen to me, kid. He was playing around. That's why Tank started doing the Devin to him, dancing around the ring and shit. I don't know if you guys really watch that because clean, effective punching is where does that rank on the scoring system?
It ranks high.
No, there's only one place where that ranks.
Number one, yeah.
It's the first thing.
Yeah.
So all them little bitch ass, whatever the fuck you guys want to call that, that's amateur fucking ish boxing. This is the pro game. We need you to fucking put on a show. This is about selling tickets. Floyd brainwashed all of you fucking people in the back half of his career, because if you watch the first half of Floyd's career, it's about putting on a show and fighting, and Floyd would always fight.
Okay.
These guys can't fight. That's the difference.
They
don't
can't fight.
They don't have the styles. They can't. Listen, bro, when it comes down to fucking fighting in the ring, none of them guys are fucking fighting like that. Devin will act like it, and you guys mistake stupid assness as fucking art.
My God.
Listen to me. He
I'm
should have
listening.
stayed down, took the fucking second knockdown, and that's it. But instead, he got back up and got fucking whopped. Like, what? You ever seen somebody get smacked to the ground that hard and just the instant meme when he slid back in the corner type shit? Like, come on, bro.
Okay.
They should have stopped that fight in the fucking 8th or 10th, whatever round it was. It slips my mind because I.
You talking about the Ryan fight?
And drank.
Okay.
Yeah, listen, bro. There's no way, and he should have moved on. When he was paused on the ring trying to get up, that's not like a video edit or anything. That's how quick that was. It looked like he was moving in slow motion trying to get up. He was out. He should not have been allowed to continue. And if you're a fucking, if you know this game, you know what the fuck damage after something like that does.
Okay, so you're talking about the Ryan fight.
What
we're talking about the sparring. Hold on. Let's
now I'm talking about
the Ryan fight. Let's
the
talk about
sparring was an open close fucking match. What are you talking about?
Yeah, it's open close that $20,000 was on the line. There's no way that Tank was just playing with
There wasn't $20,000 on the line.
Well,
Bill Haney said that. Devin Haney said that. Nobody else said that.
Nobody else denied that. Nobody else.
Because they probably didn't catch that.
I told you, Floyd Mayweather
would have caught that.
Floyd Mayweather also said it was true. A lot of people said it was true.
Floyd
Like,
Mayweather also grabbed the back of Tank's arms and was trying to fucking give.
I mean, I've heard it all. I mean, one guy told me that it was a lynching. I mean, I've heard all sorts of nonsense about that.
It was. They were holding his arms,
man.
bro. That was everybody.
And they got the rope and they tried to get
I'm still talking about this.
Devin Haney was fucking what?
Oh my gosh, man!
Stop, dude. The only
you
person
know
that believes what
you're my boy, man. But you know you're capping.
Listen. I don't send super chats that are capped. I don't pay to cap. I come on wax every fucking week and talk my shit with the motherfucking joint. So listen, nobody believes you but you.
No, everyone
Everybody
that's
in
smart.
here,
That's easy to see.
People in here, or there was more before you started talking. That's a stone cold fact. But I appreciate you because you come in here and you fucking talk your shit every day. You can't do nothing but respect that. But your opinion is dead fucking wrong.
What level fighter, Acker? What level fighter did Devin call Ryan before they fought?
A C-level fighter.
So that's what your boy got his ass beat the hell up by a C-level.
Hey, like I said,
I'm an A-level fighter. He tried to quote Floyd and look like a fucking.
So what level does that put Devin on, Hacker?
Hey,
fucking Eddie Hearn even admitted. Fucking lately, Eddie Hearn even admitted. What? Andre Ward was backing what the fuck Hearn was saying. What are you talking about, dog?
So here's the problem. Yo, if it wasn't for Ostarine, I'll be like, yeah, he lost. I mean, at the end of the day, like it was a rough outing. Either way you look at it for Devin. I'm not denying that. But it doesn't mean even if Ryan fought fair and square, he made weird and he still won. It doesn't mean Devin's a terrible fighter, it just means he lost to Ryan. I mean, Devin lost to Ryan 3 times. Ryan's lost to Devin three times. It happens. It doesn't mean that means that either fighter is terrible. One fighter is always going to lose. I'm saying if you look at their total body of work and what they've accomplished in sport boxing, Devin is a good fighter. Like we're not gonna see
Ryan Garcia is executing fools on public fucking TV. Ryan Garcia's jumping, leaping, knocking fools out with body shots, fucking hitting Fortuna so fast you had to fucking put the YouTube on pause like 6 times just to watch it go through. Stop the fucking cap. Devin Haney is boo. Nobody give a fuck about anything about that kid but what the fuck his dad talks about. That's it.
Goodness.
He's an average fucking fighter who overachieved. And
Yeah, I mean,
you're exactly
okay,
who
if you
I'm
want to say
talking
that,
about
he's an
with Big Dre in
overachiever.
the fucking intro.
So he's not.
Yeah, I would say he is overachieved.
He overachieved, became multi-division champion, became undisputed.
Look, his dad moved him with. Look, his dad moved him with perfection, dude. They saw that T-Ho blew the fucking fight with whatchamacallit, with Kambosos. They knew damn good and well Kambosos was a mark. And if Teal would have taken the fight serious, Teal would have put Kambosos out of there. But he didn't. He didn't take the fight serious. Then Devin, Bill being smart as fuck, knew, hey, my kid can outbox that dude. He is not that skilled. That's how Devin became undisputed.
That's how Devin became undisputed.
It was originally supposed to be Tio. Why you think you seen Bill and Devin jumping for joy when Kambosos
Because Tio,
they were hugging in the house.
There's a reason why, though.
Joy because they knew
Because
what time it was.
I don't know. I follow boxing very closely. The reason why is because prior to Kambosos' fight, Tio said after he beats Kambosos, he's gonna drop all the belts and freeze.
You're like,
Devin
oh my
out.
god, look at the juggler.
So
they're like,
that's what people.
Hey, Hacker, you are probably right.
Oh my god,
yes,
but let me tell you something.
Kambosos won because
Tio
lit on fire bowling pins. Look,
Tio ain't stupid. Tio knew that Kambosos wasn't that skilled. The problem was though that Tio didn't train for Kambosos.
Man, he can't. Tio looked like he was in shape. Tio looked like he fought. He just lost.
No, man. Look, Tio thought that he knew Kambosos was an easy fight, but he thought he could go in there half trained and whoop Kambosos.
So much that they recorded it and sent it to fucking World Star or some bullshit like that. They were jumping for fucking joy.
Yeah.
Because they knew what it was.
Because Tio was going to freeze Devin out.
He would have.
Why are we not saying the whole thing? Tio said himself, 12%. If I beat Kambosos, quote unquote off, I am going to drop all the belts and move to 140. He's not giving Devin Haney the opportunity. He was asked about
his dad knows that they didn't need to
before Kambosos. He had a chance to fight Devin before Kambosos. What are we
I'll tell you this much: if Tio would have been fighting Devin, I bet your ass he'd have trained for that.
And he probably would have lost. I mean, I would bet my money on Devin, but. Hey, we don't know.
Listen, the only reason I think Devin beats Tio is because the whole Tio struggles with boxers thing.
Yeah,
but I think Devin is a bitch because he gave up his strap and said, "I'm good. I can't. I'll come back and fight Paro in Australia because I sparred with him 4,500 times. But I ain't gonna fight the fucking slick Spaniard Sandor Martin that fucking knocked Tio on his ass twice and gave Mikey Garcia fucking all of it.
Do you know why?
And he's a strategic.
Sandor Martin has that check left hook, and frickin' Devin knows it.
Yep.
It won't do nothing, man.
And what did Devin just get hit with? All fucking night long. Off a little jab.
Yeah, his left hook is nothing compared to Ryan
Garcia. A guy who just practiced catching the fucking jab while shooting the jab. That's it.
And I even said, look,
we learned that in the fucking gym.
I said the perfect comeback fight for Devin was
you learn when you're a kid.
Sandor Martin. That would have gave Devin a chance to practice dodging the left hook because he was going to get hit with it. And at least Sandor Martin didn't hit hard.
Who's the tougher fight though, Leon Peru or Sandor Martin? Who do you think is the tougher fight?
Sandor Martin, more proven. Fuck you mean? The Matias fight, I thought Matias won that fucking fight. I thought that was a bunch of bullshit just because Matias didn't put him on the fucking stool. They give it to Perot. They were giving Perot the cleaner shots. I beg to differ, man. And I'm a cleaner shots type of guy. Go back and watch that fight. I beg everybody to go back and watch that.
I hear you, brother. I hear you.
I think Paro's a good fighter. Listen, don't get me wrong. I think Paro's the best thing smoking in Australia. If Devin goes back and fight him, the kid's about that life. I ain't got opposed to. Listen, he'll go and fight, but Hart. You know what? Being the toughest guy in the room does.
It might lead you to an ass whooping, it might lead you to a win.
You beat the fuck up. You keep getting up off that ground. I listen. I'm a fucking Hart type of dude. I'm a soldier.
And that's why I rock with Devin.
Listen, it's okay, but listen. At times, somebody's got to step in. He's been such a strategically moved fighter. You got this far. Somebody's got to step in and say, let's preserve the fucking future. And they did not do that.
No, Devin is not Brian Normal. Now these people.
If
Devin
he comes back from that ass whipping and outboxes Perot in Australia, I ain't got no choice but to be a fan. Listen, I like Devin. Truth be told, his dad is just the.
We don't even know his dad. I don't know why y'all.
Listen, I know his dad.
Boxing dads are always
My
crazy.
son's a fucking high-level athlete.
I told you why I don't like his daddy.
Boxing dads are always crazy.
I made it to the
I'm
suburbs. I got a little bit of dough.
Boxing dads do wild as shit. Don't even worry about that.
More.
You like the fighter. When I think about Tio, I don't think about Tio's dad. Tio's dad talks a lot. I
don't like him either.
Yeah, I don't care. Like, I have no feelings towards because here's the thing, right? You gotta remember one thing. Like, and you have D1, your son's an athlete too, right? A lot of these dads, they sacrifice so much to the amateurs and to the pros. So like, you gotta understand, like, they're doing anything to make your son shine. So I have nothing but respect for those brothers. Even Brian Norman Sr., even Kidal's dad, all these dads were with their sons sacrificing and sacrifice. Some of them don't even work. They just try and make sure their sons get the fights.
No, Brian Norman got it. Brian Norman, a hardworking dude. I watched him fight. Like, listen, I like them guys. I got admiration for them type of guys. But listen, you duck. When it comes to numbers, it's a open shut case to me. I'm a numbers guy.
Okay.
You got offered what you got offered. You ducked out on that. That's a duck to me.
Yeah, I agree with that. I actually,
you can lose your next fight. I know who he's fighting. Cuevas. We watched him on tape. Shout out to Ant. The dude can fight a little bit. If he got a trainer that knows a little something, can stop him from falling in, that's a fight, bro. Brian Norman isn't who you guys think he is because he beat Santillan on some weight drum shit, knocked him out. It was a good one. I
agree. So when it comes to that Norman Jr., Norman Sr. whole like thing with boots, like I'm not, you know me, I'm not one to call somebody quick a duck or anything like that. My only problem with it was that
I don't either. But
I don't believe that either.
The problem is that you're saying that we're gonna lose taxes here and we might come back with a lower percentage after we get all the payouts. But even the lower percentage, if you're looking just for like money incentives, even if you just come back with like $800,000, $900,000, right? It's still double what you're gonna make in the fight you're taking, and that's gross. That means double.
He's only getting $200,000
because you're also gonna pay taxes on the fight you're taking now, and you're also gonna do payouts as well.
Yeah, he tried to say Knockout didn't know shit about boxing. Like, it's crazy to me. You ducked a huge payday when the welterweight landscape ain't. It's not. There's nothing there. Nobody's offering him money to fight because he's got a good punch to him, but there's flaws. He better not lose to Cuevas. You better hold on to that belt, bud. You better fucking grip that bitch tight and go in there with the best game plan of your life because Buddy he's big. He's like 6 foot tall. He can move well. He just falls in a little bit, and that's probably what the matchmakers see. Brian Norman should knock him out just like he knocked out Santillan because now they're probably high on him. But shit can go south for him in this one. So watch the tape.
With the whole
I hope it
knockout
don't.
thing, I think what happened, Brian Norman started arguing semantics with knockout. Because I think there was one point where he was like, he said something to the nature of like, knockout said to him like, "Oh, you're still gonna have to pay your own promoter if you take that fight,"
Yeah,
and of course, it was a semantical issue because you don't pay your promoter, but what happens is your promoter gives you a percentage off the pot, and so that was and I think Brian Norman just went off that. He was like, "We don't ever pay promoters. Fighters don't pay promoters, blah, blah, blah." But we all knew what knockout meant, but it was just semantical issues right there. It's semantics that threw the whole argument off.
All right, Hack, I'm going to figure it out. How much has Bill Haney paid you?
You said what? Hey, man.
How much has Bill Haney paid?
Hey, brother, I'm just the truth.
You don't get paid.
Nothing, man. I like boxing. I just tell the truth, man. I tell whatever truth I see.
I respect it.
Yeah, I think Hacker's getting paid.
Nah. I like, the funny thing, I like Tank before I even like Devin. The problem with the only thing that made me switch and sort of like Devin a little bit more is because when Tank first came on the scene,
Tank can be outboxed.
No. It wasn't even that. I felt like when Lomachenko came on the scene and he started being praised, I really wanted to see Tank beat him. For me
bro,
in particular,
you guys blame
and they
that
were at
on Tank.
130,
It's not.
and then it never happened. Lomachenko was low key clowning Tank.
No, he was
and
not.
then
What the fuck
fast
are you
forward,
on?
Devin Haney was on the scene at 135, calling out Robert Eastern, who was knocking everybody out. So it sort of for me it switched a little bit. The same thing that happened with Pacquiao. I used to like Pacquiao more than Floyd. So what happened was that Floyd.
You know why these guys never fought Devin? Because they're the A side. Robert Easter was the A side, and what Devin is demanding to fight, that it just don't make business sense. But his dad's out here with his army of fucking channels, playing the fucking role, doing what he's got to do. You guys were all fucking fooled by this shit. The fights with Devin Haney, they never did it because which one of them guys is in the media? Who goes in the fucking? Who goes to channels and creates the narrative and paints the narrative? None of them guys. None of them guys are giving fucking YouTube.
Look at Kid Austin,
You're
right?
just a YouTube junkie, and you hear them talk, so you believe their story.
Right.
BF is a fucking convincing guy.
No, even before BF TV and all that stuff. I've liked Devin since almost the beginning. Like I said, I just like the way he moved. The only thing about Tank and his team, they became really political the way they were moving. No, the way Tank.
The media.
So
Aki TV has been Devin Haney's fucking soldier.
I don't really watch Aki TV.
Dante. But now you don't. You used to. You probably watch Buddy that makes fake narratives daily. Because he needs content and a certain amount of views every day.
Check this out. I'm on Fernando's channel, right? There's always gonna be narrative on each channel. Yeah, but every channel has they're gonna be for certain fighters or they're gonna be against certain fighters. So you can look at LDBC channel.
He's a fan, bro. He just looks at it from a logical fucking standpoint.
The only people that I would say they're fair are super fair are somebody like Just Do, who's just he tries to look at both sides of the spectrum. But most channels have their favorites. LDBC likes the Wilders, they like the Devin Haney's, they like the Earl Spence. That's them. There are other channels who don't like. There's so many channels that don't like Devin Haney. They don't
bro. It's not
they don't
that
like
they
Crawford.
don't like Devin Haney.
I go to a certain channel and I'd be like, Devin Haney's a great fighter. The mods will block me off the break. They will block me. I'll say, hey, Devin's great. I get blocked just for saying that. Because
you would never get blocked over here. I don't know. You ain't getting
we don't do shit like that.
Nowhere that we're all.
No, not here. But and I'll show you. Certain channels.
They time you out a little bit, but
I've been blocked to the shadow realm before.
But now because you're fucking a bit nuts.
That's funny.
Yeah, I've been blocked to the shadow realm. Yeah, most of the channels will support.
Me too.
Well, brother, the only time I believe in blocking somebody is if they're being disrespectful. Plain and simple.
Sure.
You start calling people names and act fucking retarded.
One nice thing about Devin years
being
ago,
downright fucking disrespectful. Yeah, you getting blocked.
Yeah. Well,
I'm not blocking nobody for a goddamn opinion.
Yeah, I think that's how it's supposed to be. People are not supposed to. It's okay not to agree.
You do.
I go to channels and nobody agrees with me at all. I just debate it.
Really?
No, you're a contrarian.
That at all, hacker.
Yo, fellas, it's 1:07 in the morning where I'm at.
Okay.
I drank a half a bottle of
I was wondering when you were cutting off.
Yeah, well, we need watch hours, bro. I'm trying to get you some dough and shit. Let's just keep pushing boxing forward because we're needed. These Canelo fights that everybody want to bitch about, Tank fights, there ain't gonna be spectacles like this. Who's carrying the torch? Cherish these shits while they're here. Let's try to big up the next guy. Let's fucking push boxing forward.
I hate to say it, but Canelo better find somebody to take his place.
No, he's gonna fight this guy. Listen, you got to start somewhere. It's a business play. I started to. I didn't want to say this because I was arguing in court. But listen, you got to start somewhere. Where Floyd demanded crazy money. It's 10, 15 years later, bro.
Yeah,
you got to start somewhere, and it's the biggest fight in boxing. Something Tank would probably fight on the undercard for a fight. That's how big that fight is, bro. The Mexican people, what I seen this weekend in the 15 Puerto Ricans, it was beautiful, bro. I get emotional over fighting. This shit, we better cherish this shit, man. That's all I'm saying to fans.
Yeah.
Love boxing, buy boxing, fucking push our sport forward.
Exactly.
Shout out to the
No more fire
JBT,
sticks.
everybody on our lineup, KB Just Do, Remo Let's Talk Fashion, Rise Podcast, BVO, Kaz Sports, the Casuals. I don't know if I already said that. We got a whole
salute to
bunch
Jay,
of shit.
man. You started all
Salute
this
to
shit.
Jay Hardcore. This shit all started as a conversation in the chat. We're seeing shit forward. We're pushing it forward. We love this sport. We love y'all. Thank y'all for tapping in with us. Andrew White, man. See y'all next week. Peace.
Have a good night,
Appreciate
guys.
every one of y'all.
Yep.
Appreciate
And
you guys.
even you, Hacker.
You too.
No
All
doubt.
right, old school
Appreciate
D1.
you,
Take
bro.
care, guys.
Later.
Peace, stream. Peace, fucking YouTube land.